Wayland was a big part of it. How big was Wayland in particular for you guys yesterday?
Pitched great. He did have 5 walks. I don't know how many we had on the day, maybe 8, but he kept them off balance with 3 pitches all day long and really made pitches when he had to.
It's been often that the offense has struggled to perform early but scores late in games. How much of an emphasis has there been to get the offense going early in games?
You look at the stats and we're not hitting that bad, but we're just not hitting well with runners in scoring position or start getting stuff going from an offensive perspective, inning by inning. So we got to get that going, and the guys are aware of it, but we can't put too much pressure on them. We just got to let them play.
Noah Scott makes his first home start for you guys today. What did you see out of him in his first game?
He's a strike thrower with, he's got a good sinker and 4 pitches that he goes off of that with, but I've only seen him for 2 innings, so we'll see how he is today.
Fair enough. And after today, you'll be a quarter of the way through the regular season. It's a small sample size, but what's been your overall assessment of this team through 10 games so far?
I like this team. I like them from a personality standpoint and a baseball standpoint. We just got to keep getting better and better. Guys are going to be coming in and out, and I think we have the nucleus down, and so they just got to keep playing and grinding. It's going to be a long season.
Coach, thank you so much for taking the time. Tune at 7 p.m. as the Braves take on the Kettleers for the second time this season.
I'm here with lefty pitcher Will Wayland from Minnesota. Will, you started yesterday's game, 5 shutout innings, no hits, 6 strikeouts. How'd you adjust so fast?
I think getting that first start out of the way against Cotuit, just kind of getting some of those first start jitters out of the way and getting comfortable back out in the first inning. I feel like I kind of just adjusted into my routine a lot better, and body felt really good, and we were just out there having a lot of fun.
You said it was your second start of the season. How did you use that first game appearance to help you out there yesterday?
Yeah, I think Cotuit did a really good job. They had really good team approaches in that first game. So being able to kind of look at that and look at some film and adjust and be able to just compete in the zone last night, I think that really helped find success with getting strikeouts or just getting weak contact to the infield.
So what do you think you'll tell the Bourne pitchers tonight to prepare for?
I think just trust their stuff in the zone, compete, attack, throw everything with all the conviction they have, and really trust that their stuff is going to beat these bats in the zone, and you're going to find success early and often.
Well, you're a returner. You were here last summer. Give me your favorite memory being a Bravo.
Last summer was a lot of fun.
As fun as this summer, though?
No, yeah, this summer's a lot of fun, too. We got really lucky with 2 really good groups of ball players and, attitudes, but I'd say my favorite memory has to be winning the championship and dogpiling and everything that kind of came with that.
I thought you'd say that, so how are you going to do it again this summer?
I think having fun, honestly. I think, our record didn't show that great during the regular season last year, but I think our team did a really good job at kind of just coming together as one and realizing that, just staying loose and having fun. And, we just got hot towards the end of the regular season and went into the playoffs ready to go and attacked. And I think if we do the same thing this summer and stay loose and just stay together and trust the process and trust Skip Landers in there, I think we'll find the same success at the end of the summer.
Well, before I let you go, can you give me your best shoota?
Shoota.
Thanks, Will.
Thank you.
Bourne Braves baseball back at home as the Braves host the rival Cotuit Kettleers. Playing them for the second time this season. Alongside Devon, Jarvis, I'm Kasey Kazliner. We'll have Kaydence Kilhof on the sideline momentarily. And Devon, this Bourne team is in need of a bounce back. The tie last night against Chatham in rainy conditions. Need to get back in the ball. No wins since the Orleans win on the road.
It's been 4 consecutive we've seen the Bourne Braves as the main team on top getting wins in the West Division. It's been a little while. Tie, lost, tied yesterday. The Chatham Anglers 2-2. The common theme of the losses, Kasey, lack of offense early in games. The pitching's been there. Held Chatham no hit until the 8th inning. They were fantastic. You need that run support. You've had a couple individual stand-downs, but nobody has been able to be consistent throughout the entire streak, and the entire roster hasn't showed up in those games either.
Yeah, see a couple of shakeups in the lineup that we'll talk about, mostly toward the bottom of the order. We'll get into that momentarily, but our very own Kaydence Kilhof is with us on the sidelines. Kaydence, what's going on?
Guys, Team USA is right around the corner, and Bourne's newest departure is Riker Wade. He left earlier this morning, an infielder from Vanderbilt. When I spoke to him yesterday about his departure, he said he is extremely excited to represent his country for Team USA, but also extremely grateful for all of the reps that he got here for the Bourne Braves. This was his second season this year. Last summer, he was a standout player for the Bravos. This year, he got a few hit-by pitches earlier on in the season, had a couple injuries, couldn't contribute as much as he wanted to, but he told me regardless, he had a grand old time this summer. It was a lot more fun than last year, especially being with his roommate, Rustin Rigdon, who is also on the team, and he told me he hopes to make a return later on this summer. Guys?
Thanks, Kate. Absolutely. And Riker Waite, we wish him all the best with Team USA. It was a big part of the Bourne Braves last season.
He was huge. There was not a championship for Scotlanders in this organization if Riker Waite was not here this past summer, the everyday shortstop for all playoff games. He was just fantastic. And a big part on why we see him coming back to this summer was because Scotlanders thought so highly of him. He comes back after Team USA as well.
We'll see if he does, along with other expected to make the trip over to Massachusetts during Cape Cod. Let's go through the lineups. First for the visiting Kettleers. Leading off, Austin Park. He's coming off an for 2-game last night. Isaac Sturgis inserted into the lineup. He hit second and plays center field. Hunter Warren at third base, hitting third. Also a new addition to the lineup. And then Beaver moves up 2 spots from 6 to 4. He hits cleanup. A new addition to the lineup. He hits 5th. Ryan Taransky moves down 4 spots from 2 to 6. J.J. Moran hits 7th. Jesse DiMaggio moves down 3 spots from 5 to 8. And Guayo hits for the second game in a row in the 9 spot. And take a look at the Bourne Braves defense. Field left to right, Cal Stefsick. And left field, Matt Bolton in center and Luke Costello in right. First base to third around the horn. Michelle, Blake Schaff, Rustin Rigdon, Lee Ellis makes his first start at third base, and Bryce Eastep is the catcher. So that'll be our top of the first inning. But Devon, again, the Braves' offense has been the main struggle so far this season. And we talked with Landers. He emphasized that they're getting hits. In fact, they're towards the top of the league in hitting average, but it's the timeliness.
There has not been very good timeliness for the Bourne Braves offense so far this season. Just trying to string in multiple hits in a single inning has been nearly impossible. We talked about hitting multiple hits early in games. We saw that in the 3rd inning yesterday. It didn't happen nearly at all until game 4. So you got to find this type of consistency early in games that has just not been present.
He also talked with Scott Landers about the pitching, and he gave credit to Will Whalen, but emphasized the fact that command needs to get better for the Braves, a team that has struggled with awarding free passes consistently this season. The Anglers took advantage of that last night, forced a tie late. It was a 2-2 finish in Chatham, a rainy night that saw the game only go to 8 innings. Every game in the Cape Cod Baseball League was affected by the weather, and the Braves ended up walking 10 Anglers, but did strike out 9 guys.
They did. They had some good strikeouts from Will Whalen early. They kept it pushing forward with some solid strikeouts, but the free passes were too much. Chatham got the first of their runs off of getting on a free pass at first, and then they aired it, and then home from first to second to third to home. So that's kind of the problem when you don't have that consistency, and the free passes are there, and the Bourne's not been great at giving up the walks so far this season, specifically in their games. Of course, you look at overall walks per 9, they could be better. 8th right now in the Cape Cod Baseball League, pitching walks per 9.
Both these teams will be looking to bounce back. Braves have either tied or lost in their last 4. 3-game losing streak. But we will take a quick break before the start of this one here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way.
These teams here at Doran Park, the cloud in the sky had a first pitch between Cotuit Kettleers and the Braves. Devon, the first time the two teams played, offense came at a premium. It ended in a 3-3 tie, but the pitching was there for the Braves.
We started to see that first time where the pitchers were just excellent for the Bourne Braves. It had been that way since the beginning of the season. Game 3 when these two teams last met, and hopefully we see a little bit more of that today. Noah Scott on the mound for the Bourne Braves at Oregon State. He's already appeared once. Just 2 innings pitch appearance with a 9 ERA in that span. Hope to be a little bit stronger here.
He'll face righty in the top of the first inning. 6 righties, 3 lefties for this Cotuit team. Devon started really hot, but have lost 3 in a row and are 1-5 since the last matchup with Bourne.
Yeah, these two teams have both kind of skidded since last playing each other. They entered that first matchup with a 3-1 record overall. Since then, it's been deteriorated because of Cotuit's record, but 3-7-4 record since that matchup for both of them. You want to see a little bit more of consistency with the bats. They just haven't really had anything. Really struggling offensively so far this year. 195 team batting average. That's 8th in the league, or rather 10th in the league. 4 runs in the league, and they're just bottom in the barrel of slugging, on base percentage, and OPS overall. Really struggling to find just production overall, and even through small ball, 10th in stolen bases, 9th in hits. They just can't really get much at all.
Noah Scott making his second appearance for the Braves, the first start in a Bravos uniform. Remind the lineups one more time for Cotuit. It'll be Park, Sturgis, and Warren to hit in the first inning, followed by Landon Beaver in the cleanup spot. Brady Chrisman hitting 5th. Taransky 6th. Jay Moran in the 7th spot, 3rd base against the Braves. In the first game, he's the DH. Jesse DiMaggio, the catcher, hits 8th, and Aiden Aguayo in the 9th spot.
In left field, it's Sefcik. In center, Bolton. In right, Luke Costello. The infield from left to right, Ellis Rigdon, Shaft, and Michelle, with Estep behind the dish for the Braves.
So we begin the top of the first. Dawson Park hits lead off for the 2nd straight game. He digs out of the right side. Noah Scott, big righty, low 3/4 arm slot, righty on righty matchup to start this one. But the sun's starting to set here at 7 p.m. The first offering, Park takes low away on the slider. 1 ball and no strikes. Park went 0 for 2 in the last game against Brewster. Only got 2 ABs because the game ended in 7 innings. All 4 games that happened last night on Cape Cod ended early with 1 postponed. No 1-0. Park rips to left field. That will fall in fair territory for a base hit. Park tags first. He stumbles, looks for second, and he'll get there standing as Sefs digs out the corner, and it's a double to start the ball game. And Park.
Yeah, something you don't really see too often really against these Bourne pitchers. They've been great in these first innings. Bourne overall going to have to find lack of contact, which they've done really solid at so far this season. Overall, have allowed just one home run. It was actually to Noah Scott back against Orleans a week ago Thursday.
That was the only hit he allowed that game. Win that game, that was the Braves' most recent win. Here's Isaac Sturgis. He digs out the left side against the righty Scott with a minute second and nobody out. Scott out of the stretch. He fires home. Sturgis chops it right side up the first baseline, and the count goes to 0-1. That hit from Park raised his average 70 points. He's now up above the Mendoza. Sturgis, however, under it. He's hitting 176. 1 count on him. The wind blowing out straight towards 8 miles an hour. Scott comes in on the first base side of the rubber. Stands tall. Looks at second. Now fires home. Is low. Swinging strike from Sturgis, though. Count goes to 1-2. Sturgis with 3 new players in the lineup. Saw a little bit of a shakeup after Cotuit was bested 6-0 by the Whitecaps last night. The 0-2 pitch. Sturgis chops it foul right side. Just stays alive. The low pitch. And now goes to 0-2 still. Kettleers lost 3 in a row. And some of the games have not been close. A shutout last night. Monday off. 0-2 is Sturgis rips it up the shortstop, rigged behind the bag, picks it up, throws the first in time for the first down to the top of the first, while Park makes his way to third.
They only had 1 runner at third the entirety of last game against the Whitecaps. And you already gave the first inning a much better just finding a little bit more bat to ball, and you advance the runner 2 on a productive at bat from Sturgis. From Rington there, and now they can try and play at home.
He had 2 hits last game. Kettleers. Both of them came from Landon Beaver. Brings Hunter Warren, also a new player in the lineup after not playing last night. He digs out of the right side with his solid gray bat. Man at third in the infield in. Righty matchup. The pitch. As he swings and misses at a low and outside slider. No balls and 1 strike. Warren's had a solid start to the season. Though he's hitting 304 with an OPS at 664. The 0-1. Warren loops at the middle. That's in center field for a base hit. The infield was in. The ball. Park comes in to score. It's an RBI single for Hunter Warren, and the Cats are up 1-0 early.
Very solid start for Cotuit, and really just surprising they've been able to come off this not specifically with the Cats. It's where they really struggled, like you mentioned, last in the Cape Cod Baseball in average PS looking on base percentage.
Rickon made a good attempt at it, but the infield was in. It was a bit hard. It was just to his left and just to the left of the second base bag. Bring up Landon Beaver. Moved up 2 spots in the order after tallying the team only 2 hits yesterday. Man at first, 1 out. Pitcher gets the lefty hitter. First pitch, fastball, knees for a goal.
And Bourne allows their first earned run in the first inning all year after that one.
Been very solid at home in starting games. A 1 count on Beaver. Scott throws back to first.
They were the best team in the Cape Cod Baseball League in the first inning. Nobody else had allowed even a single run. Or rather, Bourne was the only team that had yet to allow a run.
Cat trying to extend the inning even more. With only 1 out, man at first. 0-1 count on Beaver. The pitch. As he chops foul straight back on the count goes to 1-2. So you have the Oregon State Beaver against Landon Beaver. Noah Scott with an glove to match his school's colors. Oregon State wearing orange and black. He toes the rubber on the first base line. Space now pours home. He throws back to first quick, and the runner Warren back in with the slide. Beaver's coming off solid. Had 2 singles yesterday. Only 2 hits in a 6-0 shutout. Scott looks in the 0-2 pitch. Beaver hits it high up in the air, left side, out of play, and foul. Count stays at 0-2. Field double play depth for the Bourne Braves. Defense was not the issue last night until the end. Three-base error allowed Chatham to tie the game up to 1. And eventually a 2-2 tie. The 2 pitch, Beaver takes low on the changeup. Good block from East up the catcher, and the count goes to 1-2. Warren thought about taking first, but he stays there. With only 1 out in the top of the first, 1-0 Cats.
Should be interesting to see step behind the dish, but showing solid defense so far. Struggled with his bat, but he gets the start. Luke Costello a day off, and without Marco Trani, we'll see a lot more E-step coming up.
E-step, one of the 2 new additions to the lineup for the Braves today. Scott pours on the 1-2 pitch. It's a swing and a miss from Landon Beaver, and the first strike out of the game for the Braves comes on a low breaking ball.
I think even yesterday we saw Will Whalen get better as the game went on for Bourne. Sometimes you just need to settle a little bit, of course, and then you find your best stuff. For Whalen, it was a free pass and allowing runners to threaten but not score. For Scott, maybe not the case, but nevertheless, a chance to clean things up from here on out.
Here's Brady as he down the right side. Throw back to first from Scott. Once again, no action. Chrisman went hitless last night against Orleans, 0-3. Struck out 3 times. Righty on righty matchup with the man at first. The pitch. Chrisman takes out on the fly for 1-0. Pretty quiet crowd tonight at Dorn Park, but still a lot of fans coming out to watch the Braves after a game on the road and an off day before that. The 1 pitch. Chrisman takes inside. Another slider. Misses close. 2 balls and no strikes on Brady Chrisman. And started with a double from Dawson Park. The game. The ground moved to third and an RBI single from Hunter Warren before landing Beaver's strikeout. Throw back to first again, and that time Bourne didn't need that. Ryan Taran back. Kettleers got shut out last night, 7 innings, and are able to run here tonight. Scott comes set at the belt. He fires home. The 2-0 pitch in there for a strike, an inside corner fastball that just makes the zone. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Chrisman was the Sun Belt Freshman of the Year this past season. Just committed to Mississippi State. The 2-1 pitch takes inside on the changeup. Scott trying to find the zone on the inner part of the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike. Hunter Warren over at first with medium lead. Now it extends. 3-1 count. The pitch. Chrisman takes a strike. Change up at the knees. Count full on Brady Christmas with 2 outs, and we'll see Warren off this pitch. Scott's already thrown nearly 20 pitches. Trying to limit the damage. The payoff pitch, runner goes. It is in there, strike 3. So, an inning that started with a double and a run scored, but Scott responds with a pair of Ks to get out of it. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Braves will have Rigged and Bull duo on your home for Braves baseball.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. Cape Cod.
Are you able to bring it back early, Jack?
1-0 Kettleers as we begin the bottom of the first inning at Doran Park. The right-hander Tristan Hunter will face Justin Rigdon, Matt Bolton, and Drew Costello in the bottom of the first inning. Rigdon a switch against the righty. Braves trying to get some early offense going after scoring in the latter half of the game last night. The first pitch, Rigdon takes high and away on the fastball, 1-0. Rigdon last night led off the game against Chatham with a single. That was his only hit of the game. Broke his 3-game hitless streak. The 1-0 pitch, Rigdon pops it high up in the air, right side of the infield. Park second baseman comes in. He will make the catch on the dirt for the first out of the bottom of the first.
Something that Bourne struggled with yesterday was finding ourselves late in counts. Didn't really do that much. Swing here kind of shows that. He's got to put the ball on the ground a little more. They've been a lucky team at causing opponent errors. And just find a little bit more small ball, as we talked about in the pregame.
Here's Matt Bolton. He out to the left side with one gone. First free to him. As he cracks it to the right side, straight to the glove of the first baseman, Taransky, who was right behind the bag toward the grass. So Bolton retired the pitch, and he might have shattered his bat. In fact, he did.
We're doing that. That was third on the summer.
Broke Kenwood bat in the CBL last year. Hits the ball hard. That brings Costello with 2 gone, and an efficient start for Tristan Hunter, who's only tossed 3 pitches. Righty matchup. Costello, Moon bat. First offering from Hunter. Costello takes a strike. Fastball to knees, 0-1.
He's going to Carolina to be a Gamecock in Columbia next fall, and there's that maroon bat to match it. His brother just hit the portal too. It'll be interesting. He's up next.
Both formerly played at Wake Forest. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Costello takes a high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Costello went up for 3 last night against Chatham. Still assists in 6 of his last 9. He's on a 6-game base streak and has 4 multi-hit games so far. Hunter covers his face, now fires the 1-1. Costello rips it high up in the air. Foul, right side, 1-2.
I think what was interesting with Andrew Costello is he didn't know he was in the portal until he committed to North Carolina. And, you know, he's been playing extremely well in a Braves uniform this summer. Surely helped him with the move.
The Braves' best hitter so far, hitting 400. The 1-2 pitch with the bases empty as Costello takes inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think what's most impressive, too, is, you know, he had a little bit of a problem in college with the strikeout, and he does not have any problem here, it seems. So far, or rather, this past year, 22 strikeouts, 12 walks in 39 games, and he's down to just 2 strikeouts so far this year.
2 strike count on him. Here's the pitch. He jumps over to third. A backhand play for Warren. Picks it up. Fires over first in time. Side retired. 8-pitch inning for Tristan Hunter and a 1-2-3. We go to the top of the second. Cotuit up 1-0 over Bourne on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
1-0 Kettleers in the top of the second. It'll be 7 and 8. Moran DiMaggio 2 up for the Cats against Noah Scott through 19 pitches in the first. Kettleers trying to build on the lead. Here's Taransky, the lefty hitter, against the righty. First pitch from Scott. In there for a strike. If fastball in the inner corner, it goes no balls and 1 strike.
Like that to start. Going to have to find more of the zone. On the other side, Trenton Hendrick, just 8 pitches. Inning of work. Looked extremely efficient. Took a little bit more for Scott to get it done.
Taransky with a great bat behind 0-1. Here's the pitch. He takes it inside on the slider. 1 ball and 1 strike. Taransky went 0 for 3 last night against Brewster. Strikeouts for him. Was a pinch hitter against Orleans the game before and drove in 2. He stands tall with red gloves. Scales back of the box. Scott to the side. The 1 home. Taransky gets a changeup outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ryan Taransky, in the Northwood League for 2 seasons. 6 homers, a .310 batting average, over 70 hits. He's going to return to Cincinnati this upcoming year. The 2-1, Taransky gets a high chopper up to second base. Jacks backs up to the grass. Fires first in time for the first out of the top of the second.
Good play. A couple tough plays for the infield. Cotuit just putting really good bat to ball early in this game. Finding and seeing the ball from Noah Scott very well early. And the home run of this season by a Bourne Brave pitcher was Noah Scott.
Here's Jim Moran, the DH, played third base the last time the Bravos took on the Kettleers. He struggled recently, hitless his last 3 games. He digs out the right side with 1 gone. The pitch on the righty Scott. Fastball in the outer corner, called strike. No balls and 1 strike on J.J. Moran, who struggled defensively at third base against the Braves. Hit ball to the warning track against Brewster at the weight room after just missing a homer. The 0-1, side 1 ball and 1 strike. Just finished sophomore season at Stanford. Began his season on Cape Cod on a 3-game hit streak, but he's been hitless since. Moran agrees to the sign on the first base side, the 1-1. Moran swings and misses through a low changeup, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Scott already with 2 strikeouts, both came in the first inning. Gave up a lead-off double and eventually came around to score. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Third strikeout for Scott. Second one looking as he puts the fastball in the correct spot at the kick.
And he's worked extremely well since allowing the out from Hunter Warren. Strike looking, the put out to second base, and then 1 more strikeout. Again, the groove sometimes is found after a couple batters.
He's retired 4 in a row as that brings up the right-handed catcher in Jesse Maceiko. Moved down 3 spots in the order from last night to today. First offering as Maceiko hits a chopper straight back to the center as will flip to first, running there, and the side is retired in order. Go to the bottom of the second inning. Braves down 1-0 against Cotuit at Durham Park. The Bourne Braves broadcast network and keep it.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending.
Tristan Hunter still out there for the Kettleers to lead 1-0 over the Bourne Braves. The bottom of the second inning, it'll be 4, 5, and 6 for Bourne. Luke Costello, Garrett Michelle, and Kilhof. Tristan Hunter pitched in the first.
Yeah, really exceptional stuff. You got Scott to respond with a good inning of his own with just 7 pitches. Time that efficiency from Hunter was just exceptional. Bourne has to see a little bit deeper into counts. You've got a fun part of the line coming up. Luke Costello starts things out, who has just been mashing these past couple games. 3 extra base hits. He's in the portal now. A little extra motivation to find a new home and play well.
Hit the today at Wake Forest as he digs out of the right side against Hunter. 1-0 Cavaliers as we begin the bottom of the second. The first pitch from Hunter. Fastball drapes in for a strike at the knees. No balls and 1 strike. Luke Costello on a 5-game hit streak, a 7-game on base streak. He doubled yesterday, which was his 4th 2-base knock of the year. The 0-1 to Luke as he rips it foul past third base on the left side. Quickly an 0-2 count on Luke Costello. He's only hitting .240. The OPS up to 755. He's been able to get on base in nearly every appearance so far. Should come as a surprise. An OPS over 1,000 this past year at Wake Forest in 53 games. One of the best hitters with Devon Deacons. 2 on him on the base. The pitch. Costello takes one inside and hit on that elbow pad. You could hear the clap. He'll go to first.
And he's been excellent these past 2 games. Overall, in the cleanup spot, he's hitting 49 with an OPS over 1,200 as well. That's where he is today, and just continues to earn that spot.
So man first for the Braves. Nobody out in a 1-0 game in favor of the visiting Kettleers. As that brings up the lefty hitting first baseman Garrett Michelle against the right. First base runner for the Braves. Hunter fires home. Michelle takes an outside fastball for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Garrett Michelle went 2 for 4 last night against Adam. Had a massive go-ahead RBI double in the 8th inning. And bounced over the wall, scoring in Costello. The 1 pitch. Michelle gets outside. A heater low as well. It's 2-0. Michelle on a 4-game hit streak of his own. 7-game on base streak. Has hits in 6 of 8 appearances. 2 extra base hits, including that double last night. Hitters count on him. 2-0. As he rips it to right center field, this one toward the gap, it's going to ball base hit. Beaver cut it off well. So Costello only gets a second, and it's a long single for Garrett Michelle. First and second, nobody out for the Braves in the bottom of the second.
Really good approach by Garrett He's kind of had a backward bell curve season at this point. Started off very well, has had the lull in the middle, and then these past couple of games we've seen him do some really special stuff. He's also in the portal. Again, in the portal, you want to perform to show these top-level coaches why you deserve a spot at their school.
That brings up Cal Sepsic, who's also looking to prove himself after going 0 for 3 last night. Man at first and second, out. Righty on righty, match up the pitch. He shows bunt, infield in. He pops it high up in the air, right side of the infield. It's going to be foul territory by Taransky, just to the right of the first base line, and that's the first out of the bottom of the second. Still 2 on.
Just incredibly frustrating, Kasey. That's the third consecutive bunt attempt that has resulted in a pop-out. Again, they have not put down the Braves a bunt successfully 3 times. It's been 3 pop-out bunts. Just unacceptable. You really can't have that.
Cotuit was prepared for it. The infield came in, and the first baseman, Taransky, made a nice play. That brings up Blake Schaff. He digs out of the left side. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a strike. No, it's low. 1-0. 2 on for the Braves. 1 out. Down 1-0 against Cotuit. Threatening. Went down quietly in the first inning. Schaff moving on the order. The 1 pitch is Schaff. Chops it foul right side. Out of play. 1-1. Schaff started the year hot. He snapped a 6-game hit streak last night against Chatham. 1 extra base hit on the year, a triple. 1-1 count on him as the lefty scales the back of the box. Hunter on the third base side of the rubber looks at second. Comes home with the 1-1. Schaff breaks his back, chops it slowly over to first base. He picks it up, fires to the pitcher. Hunter touches first in time for the second out of the bottom of the second. Both runners advance at second and third for the Braves.
Still a runner that moves into scoring position. Now you got give credit to that productive at bat. But can I make something happen? Here's a quick response early in games. Again, how many times have you look back with runners on 2 and 3 where the Bourne Braves just can't really execute? I'll tell you exactly how they're hitting. And it hasn't been fantastic so far this year.
Bryce C-step, he digs out of the right side, searching for his first hit of the summer. 2 in scoring position, first pitch to the righty hitter. Fastball underneath for a strike, going 1.
The Braves with the worst average in the Cape Cod Baseball League with runners on 3 100.
Have an opportunity with E-step up, eager for his knock of the year. A single could score 2. The 0-1, E-step pops it high up in the air, straight away center field. Sturgis moves to his right, scrambles back, makes a cap line catch, retires the side. So 2 base runners in scoring position for the Bourne Braves, but they cannot put one on the board. We go to the top of the third inning, 1-0 Kettleers on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and K-League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Time for the top of the third inning. 1-0 Cotuit on the road against the Bourne Braves. Noah Scott still out for the Broad. He's been solid. He struck out 3. He'll face 9-1-2, starting with Aiden Aguayo. So here's Aiden Aguayo, who made his Cotuit debut last night. Went 0 for 2 with a pair of Ks. Righty on righty matchup. First offering to Aguayo, who has an open stance as he lifts high up in the air, foul territory, right side. Baseman Michelle looks up. He'll watch it off the screen for a foul ball. Up will flip over after Aguayo. Fields in all the country. The open pitch. Aguayo lifts it high up in the air. Left center field. Bolton races back. He has room. He'll make the catch just before the warning track, shading his eyes from the sun, and that's the second out. So the first out of the top of the third.
Talk about the efficiency switch here from Noah Scott. He's just stepped up majorly. Been exceptional. 2 outs on 3 pitches. Really solid.
Retired 6 in a row. Line flips over to the leadoff man, Dawson Park, who scored in the first. Righty on righty matchup. First offering to Park as he hits a slow roll over to short. Burton backs up, fields it between his feet, throws to first in time for the second out of the top of the third. Seven in a row retired for Scott as it brings up Sturgis, who grounded out to short his first time out. Left hitter against the righty pitcher. 1-0 Kettleers, who hits 7-1. First offering to the left hitter Sturgis. He takes an outside corner strike going 1. Kettleers took an early lead against Bourne first time up. Bravos were able to come back and eventually tie it. It was a back and forth affair at Lowell Park. The game was cut short due to darkness. Ending in a tie. The 1-0. Swing and a miss from Sturgis. Quickly no balls and 2 strikes.
Not strikes to start here for Scott since he began this game. And he's just attacking the zone and, drawing soft contact wherever it is. Of course, hard contact on the first fly out.
The 2. Sturgis cracks it to straightaway center field. Bolton backs up toward the warning track to make the catch. And the side retired second straight 1-2 inning for Noah Scott. Bottom of the third. Kettleers up 1-0.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost for the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
9-1 the bottom down against Cotuit. First off, Ellis, as he fouls it straight back to the screen. No balls and one strike. He's not had a hit the high end to win. So there's only 2 hits of the season. Well, Tristan Hunter still out there. He took third base side to go. For the catch. Off six. Ellis with big lead first. The 1-0. Rigdon takes a fastball at the knee for a strike. 1 ball and 1. An unsuccessful chance to move runners to second and third. The 1-2 pitch. Rigdon takes just outside on the changeup. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ellis over at first base has been taking big leads. Hunter on the third base side of the rubber out of the stretch. He fires home. The 2-2 as Rigdon pops it high up in the air. Medium right field. Beaver comes in, shades his eyes, makes the catch. Cap high for the first out of the bottom of the third as Lee Ellis goes back to first base. So that'll bring up Matt Bolton, who lined out to first base on a hard hit ball that broke his bat. He has a new piece of wood as he digs out to the left side. Braves already with a pair of hits through 2 1/3. But nothing to show for it yet. Down 1-0. Righty pitcher against the lefty hitter. The first offering with a man at first as Bolton swings, hits it high up in the air, left side foul territory. Third baseman Warren comes off his bag and drops it in fair territory, but it's ruled foul. A throw to second, but our home plate umpire, Chris Andreozzi, rules it a foul ball, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
It's a little lucky for the Bourne Braves that it lands foul. Would have gotten Lee Ellis, your speedy guy out there, out at second base. I mean, Bolton's still a really good AB taker. Can hang in here and make something of it from what probably should have been an out.
More than anything, lucky it wasn't caught. Bolton behind 0-1 as Warren dropped that ball, and it landed in fair territory, but it hit his glove in foul ground. The 0-1 to Bolton as he takes a fastball in there for a strike at the knees. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Ellis over at first with a large lead. The 0-2 home, and runner goes, pitch low. The throw to second base is not in time. Ellis with a stolen base, and the Braves have a runner in scoring position for the second consecutive inning.
The Braves have a really fast roster, just haven't really tried to steal many bags. 25 total. They could be stealing a lot more.
Not a bad throw from DiMaggio, just a little bit late. 1-2 count at the dish to Matt Bolton. 1 out and a man at second in a 1-0 game in favor of the Kettleers. The pitch as Bolton hits it softly up the middle, off the feet of the pitcher Hunter. Ellis is going to be safe at third. Warren picks it up from third, just to the left of the mound, but no throw to first, and everybody's safe. It's going to be a hard hit infield single, and now runners at the corners with only 1 out. So what went from originally a dropped foul ball that probably should have been out number 2, it's now runners on the corners.
Don't see many more unusual at-bats than that.
Here's Andrew Costello. Infield in on the corners. Costello digs out of the right side. Ellis at third, Bolton at first. The first offering. Costello takes high, 1-0. It's now 3 hits for the Braves. Last night, the offense largely stagnant. Braves had hits, 6 of them against Chatham, but only 2 runs. The 1-0 pitch. Costello rips it to straightaway left field. That's going to fall for a base hit and fall near the corner. Chrisman picks it up. He cuts off the hard hit ball as Andrew Costello gets into second base, and it's a RBI double to tie up the game at 1 as Bolton gets to third.
And Andrew Costello just doing what he does best. He's been so good this season, and you were worried maybe with a couple down games whether or not he'd continue it. He does.
So he extends his on-base streak to 7 games, and that brings up his older brother, Luke Costello. He digs out of the right side with the infield in and a tied game at 1. 2 in scoring position for the Braves. Righty-on-righty matchup. Hunter fires in. Curveball that finds the zone, 0-1. Costello hit by a pitch back in the second, just an inning ago. Trying to blow open this game. The 0-1. Costello takes low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Braves 1-2-1 at home. The only win came on opening day against Chatham. It's been 2 losses and a tie here at Dorn Park thus far. The 1-1. As Costello takes outside on the fastball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Costello with an opportunity. 2 in scoring position in the infield in, and a tied game at 1. The pitch. Costello takes low on the changeup. Way ahead, 3-1. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Inning started with a Lee Ellis single, then a fly out to right from Rigdon. Then a Matt Bolton single in the infield, and then that RBI double from Andrew Costello. After the Kettleers scored the first, a nice response. The 3-1 as Luke skies it right side, well foul out of play. Count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Garrett Michelle on deck, who already singled today. The payoff offering. Costello hits it high up in the air, straight away left field. Chrisman backs up. He'll make the catch in deep center, rather left field, and the runner from third, Bolton, comes in to score, and the Braves have a 2-1 lead.
Still think you get exactly what you want out of Luke Costello's at-bat right there. Back-to-back games with RBI, sac flies. Excellent job. And he swung that pretty softly. I think more into it. That's over the fence.
So the runner at second, Costello, Andrew that is, stays at second. Braves with a 2-1 lead over Cotuit. And that brings up Garrett Michelle. He's 1 for 1 with a single as he digs out to the left side. Man at second, the first pitch as Michelle takes a ball outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Michelle, another guy in the transfer portal. He's looking for his third college after starting out at Virginia Tech and playing most recently at Arizona State. He's dealt with injuries over the course of his collegiate career. The 1-0 pitch. Michelle pops it high up in the air. Left side out of play. Count goes to 1-1. Michelle, a former Cape League champion in 2023 with Bourne. Was also with the Bravos in 2024. Did not play summer ball in 2025 with injury concerns. A look at second. Now home, the pitch, the 1-1 as he fouls it straight back. 1-2 on Garrett Michelle. It's his fourth season in summer ball, though. He played a year in the Perfect Game Collegiate League way back in 2022. A pair of seasons on Cape Cod. The 1-2. Michelle takes in the dirt. It gets all the way to the backstop. The catcher, DiMaggio, doesn't realize it. And Costello is going to move from second to third. So a 2-2 count on Garrett Michelle. And another run just 90 feet away.
Would be a big one for Michelle. Already hit this game. Hasn't had many, if any, multi-hit games this season.
He's on a 4-game hit streak that also sees him on a 7-game on-base streak. The 2-2 as he hits it high, left side, foul out of play. Count stays at 2-2. With a man at third, 2 gone in the bottom of the third, 2-1 Bourne. Both runs for Bourne come in this inning after going down 1-0 in the first. Hunter on the third base side of the rubber. Taps his feet, now the 2-2. As Michelle hits it softly up the middle, into the glove of the second baseman Park. Gets up, fires to first in time. A nice defensive play just to the right of the second base bag. We go to the top of the 4th inning. And we'll hand over play-by-play duties to Devon Jarvis. Bourne up 2-1 over the Cotuit Kettleers on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood. Whether you're
For the top of the 4th inning here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV, it remains Noah Scott on the mound against the 3-hitter in the Cotuit Kettleers order in Hunter Warren. The right-hander against the righty batter into the wind for Scott. His first pitch, off-speed, lasers into left field, drops once into the glove of Cal Sefcik, and quickly the Cotuit Kettleers on the base paths once again here in the 4th. went down 6 consecutive times in the second and third inning. Go back to the final 2 outs of the first, and it was 8 consecutive times. Noah Scott has looked excellent, but Cotuit showing off that hit tool, which has been mostly absent so far this season, Kasey. Next up, Landon Beaver.
Yeah, they came back well against Bourne the first matchup. That was a back-and-forth game. Might see that tonight.
Landon Beaver, .348 batting average, entering the game the best average on the Cotuit roster in this starting lineup. First pitch from Scott, righty on lefty matchup. A fastball misses inside. Beaver went down with a strikeout in the first inning. He was the first of 8 consecutive outs for the arm out of Noah Scott. And Scott working really well here in 2 and 3. We'll see if he can keep it going. The 1-0. Another hard hit ball into right field. Costello in, lets it drop. Rounding third is Warren. He stops at second base. Rounding second. And now it's runners on 1 and 2 quickly here.
Scott is a strike thrower, and the issue with that is leave a lot over the heart of the plate. And did that on a ball placed right down the middle.
We'll try and push here and switch things up. It's now Brady Crispin as the 5-hitter in the order with runners on first and second base. Scott looks at second, comes home with the pitch. Swing and a miss from the righty batter playing left field today. Crispin went down with a backward strikeout at the hand of Noah Scott, representing the third out back in that first inning. Most recently against Orleans, went 0 for 3 with a walk, a run, and 3 Ks. That was on the 21st, Sunday. Shows bunt here, puts it down softly. Scott charges in, gives way for E-step. The throw at first is made to Michelle. Runners advanced 1 spot and goes and Crispin down with a sac bunt. And now on third base is Hunter Warren. On second base is Landon Beaver. And a productive at-bat right there. Now just 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. Cotuit down by 1 after allowing 2 from the Braves in the bottom of the 3rd. Ryan Taransky back to a lefty batter here against the righty arm. The advantage to Cotuit on this matchup. Taransky on the season hitting under 100. Wants to step that up here, playing in his 10th game. First pitch. Swings and laces it back into the netting. No stolen bags for either Warren or Beaver on third and second, respectively. Of course, a base hit would bring Warren home. Not sure about Beaver. Still just 1 out in the top of the 4th inning with no balls and 1 strike. Scott steps back onto the first base side of the rubber. A close stance in his cream cleats. Left foot in front of the right. Looks in, kicks, and fires. Fastball misses outside, knee high.
See Scott straying away from the strike zone a little bit. Have to still take advantage of his command. Has not walked anybody yet.
No walks in the entire game for either side. They've stayed disciplined in that sense. 4 hits, though, for each side. They've put some balls into play. The 1-1 from Scott. A fastball this time, knee high, finds the outside edge of the zone. A crucial out here to limit any sacrifice play that could bring in Warren on third base. Warren has scored 3 times so far this season, second among Cotuit starters today. 2 waves from the bat for Taransky. Rests it on his left shoulder. The pitch comes home. 1-2, misses outside on a changeup. And count squares up at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. A big deep breath on the mound for Scott. Looks at his pitch comm on his left shoulder. Digs back in to the hill on the first base side of the rubber. Michelle in from his post at first base. Everyone else regular in the infield. The 2-2. Scott sees his pitch laced into center field. Bolton off to his left. Makes the grab. Dashing now at home. Warren from third base. He is in safely. And it's a tie ball game at 2 apiece as Beaver storms into third base as well. 90 feet away from taking the lead is Cotuit.
It's a hard hit ball by Taransky. It seemed like he got a barrel on it. Squares up nicely on a pitch that's right in the heart of the zone. And again, we kind of expected a little back and forth between these two teams, and Cotuit still with a chance, the man at third.
Third RBI on the year for Ryan Taransky. He gives way for J.J. Moran, the righty designated hitter. Down by way of strikeout back in the second from Scott. Scott stares on the runner on third base, comes home with a pitch and a swing and a miss to start for J.J. Moran. Moran batting .136 in his 8th game this evening. Bourne looking for their first win in 5 today. No balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. Scott, a deep breath, kicks, fires. This is outside on the slider. Scott worked up to 19 pitches in his first inning and had been extremely efficient, seeing just the minimum in both the second and the third. He can put Cotuit away with 5 batters here, but has already allowed a run to score. 1 ball, 1 strike. Deep breath from Scott again, the pitch. Swing and a miss from J.J. Moran. Moran has struggled with the strikeouts so far this year, including today, 8 heading into today's game. Rather, 8 in today's game. And just 1 walk. He's in a pitcher's count at the moment. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's Scott. The 1-2 pitch. Chopper over Scott's head. Charging in is Schaff. He bobbles the ball, and a runner makes it to first base and home for Cotuit. Landon Beaver scores the lead back in the hands of the Cotuit Kettleers. And Bourne now struggling to get out of this inning. It is an error against Blake Schaff on a tough play. So the run will be unearned to Noah Scott unless we see 1 more come home. Or rather, 1 more ball in play safely for the Kets. That'll be an E4.
I don't know if I agree with that call because that's a really tough play to make for Schaff. Even if he gets the throw off, I think the runner's probably safe.
Jesse DiMaggio, the right-handed batter, now in the box. The first pitch from Scott. Breaking ball in there nicely for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Scott steps back onto the hill, now not dealing with a runner. Next pitch from Scott. Soft grounder. Scott ranges to his right, throws across the diamond, and gets the out at first base for a 1-3 putout. They allow a run to score. It is officially scored as an non-error and a single, so an earned run for Scott right there, as the score is now 3-2 in favor of the Cotuit Kettleers. And we now send things to the sidelines. It's Scott Landers as well as Kaydence Kilhof.
Thanks so much, Devon. I'm now joined alongside field manager Scott Landers. Coach, Cotuit got on the board pretty early on today. What's going to be the hardest part about taking down a team that's thirsty for some runs after a shutout loss yesterday?
Well, we just got to make pitches and make plays. I think he's done a pretty good job. We got the momentum and just let it slip away right there. We got to get it back right now, hopefully in this at-bat.
On the mound, Noah Scott seemed a lot more in control in the second inning. What adjustments did you see him make from the first?
He's been pretty good since the first. He left a couple balls over the middle that he shouldn't have. But since then, they just scored 2 runs on not really too hard to hit balls. He's staying off the barrel, which is a good thing.
Bourne struggled a bit in the second inning with runners in scoring position once again, but then came out in the third and did a much better job. What did you say to them in between innings?
I didn't say anything. Just make good decisions, and when pressure's on, step up.
They just read your mind?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kaydence. And great to hear from Coach Landers about the approach so far. Looking not too bad to begin. Of course, a little bit of a rough 4th inning. And it just came in spurts overall. After getting through those first 2 batters once again for Noah Scott, he looked clean for the rest of the 4th. Just happened to have runners in the way and allows them to score.
Yeah, and if you're Bourne, already came back once in this game. Have to just keep having chips on your shoulders.
3-2 the score in favor of the Kettleers as we take things now to the bottom of the 4th inning. Cal Sefcik, the leadoff man for the Braves. He's 6 in the order. It will go Sefcik, Schaff, Estep. Sefcik not having his greatest year. 9th game today, 136 average. His first pitch, a strike, or rather ball, from Tristan Hunter. Hunter, as a collegiate arm, a member of Kentucky, 6.88 ERA in 17 relief appearances, averaging just 1 inning per relief appearance. He fires on the next pitch for a strike. They count 1-1. A whip of 1.706 in that time, and here on Cape Cod looking to get those numbers down. Entering today at a Cape ERA of 3.6. Sefcik checks his swing, a ball in the dirt. It's a 2-1 count with no outs.
Gotta get ahead in counts if you're Bourne. Take your walks where you're going to get them, and know that it's just a one-run game. You don't have to swing for the fences here.
Here's Hunter out of the line, the 2-1 pitch. Fastball just misses inside, nearly grazes the shoulder of Cal Sefcik. He steps away and has himself a hitter's count, Kasey.
Bet they'll give him the red light here.
Here's the 3-1. Sefcik does have the red light, and it pays off. Misses outside, and a base on balls. The first walk from either side coming right there. Runner on first base in Cal Sefcik. Blake Schaff, the new batter. He's struggled as of recent. Broke a hit streak yesterday and a .240 average on the season. Looking to do some work right here. First pitch. Hunter misses outside with a fastball. Sefcik on first base, the team leader in stolen bases. Braves looking to respond here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Cotuit with 2 of their own in top 4. Hunter working out of the stretch now. The pitch. This is low. Hunter now up to a total of 51 pitches on the evening. Scott on the other side a little bit more efficient than him with just 50 as time is called, and Kevin Curtin exits the Cotuit dugout and will step on the mound to talk with Hunter as an arm gets going in the bullpen for Cotuit. Kevin Curtin, previously a Bourne pitching coach, didn't make the trips to the mound when he was in a Braves uniform. Now he does. A little bit of a different routine. Lives in Cotuit, and Coach Landers says, I gave him his blessing to go to Cotuit, to his new home. Just a talk here on the mound. Bourne in 4 years with Kevin Curtin as their pitching coach. 3 championships, and the 1 year they didn't win, it was a championship loss. Runner-up that year. Just a meeting quickly. Curtin goes back to the first base dugout and back on the mound with Hunter against the batter in Schaff. Righty on lefty matchup. Third base out of the rubber. Hunter works. Looks in against the lefty batter. Kicks and fires. Schaff grounds it softly up the middle. Park ranges in, scoops, flips to second base. Aguayo, the shortstop, throws toward first. It's a 4-6-3 double play to clear the bases for Cotuit.
It's disappointing if you're Bourne. Schaff has struggled a little bit lately with rolling over on things, and you have a leadoff base runner for the second time this game, can't make anything of it.
Can't quite get it there. Cotuit as a team has picked up now 7 double plays on the year. They were entering today 4th in the Cape League. Bryce Eastep now up with 2 outs. Nobody on. Third baseman Warren in with his tiptoes on the grass. Here's the first pitch, now out of the wind for Hunter. Fastball barely misses off the outside edge. Good location height-wise. Eastep still looking for his first hit on the year as a member of the Bourne Braves, playing in his 3rd game today. And the only stat he's racked up is a strikeout. Here's the 1-0. Eastep takes it again, this time bottom of the zone on a fastball. Eastep his first time out against Hunter. A fly out to center field. He put it mightily high and carried just a few feet short of the warning track. He's a closed stance in the back of the righty's box. Lifts his blue and red Bourne Braves themed bat. The 1-1 from Hunter. Eastep takes the breaking ball in the zone just by the knees. And he's in a pitcher's count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning with the Braves down by 1, 3-2. Eastep taps his bat on home plate. Gets set to go. Hunter out of the wind. The 1-2 pitch. Eastep swings and puts it high above the first base netting and foul. Hunter maybe in his last inning of work here. Still action in the bullpen going for Cotuit. Hunter with a square stance to the home plate. Masks his face with his brown leather glove. Into the wind, the 1-2 pitch. Estep takes it at his helmet and outside for a ball. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom 4. Hunter on the 2-2. Estep takes strike 3 looking. Doesn't like the call, his second strikeout of the year. And the Bourne Braves show the minimum here in inning number 4. We take things now to the top of the 5th in just a few moments.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Back here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. The Braves once again find themselves in a 1-run deficit right now as we take you to the top of the 5th inning. Noah Scott remains as the arm on the mound for the Bourne Braves. The Braves have yet to show an arm that started for more than 5 innings, and all but 2 have gone less than 5 innings. Scott tries to match both Will Whalen as well as Jaden Alba, and he starts off here against Aiden Aguayo. Works out of the wind, the righty deals to the righty batter. He skies it high to the left side of the infield. Lee Ellis, the third baseman, calls everyone off. His heels on the infield grass, just makes the catch for out number 1, and the efficiency switch from the first inning where he threw 19 pitches, Kasey, to now, since then, having thrown just a total of 40 in now 3 1/3 innings has been incredible.
Yeah, and there are some arms warming up. Looks like just one, actually, in the Braves bullpen. But, again, you'll take this start. Not yet a quality start, but again, mistakes have cost the Braves offensively so far as well.
Back to the top of the order for Dawson Park. First pitch of ball. And to correct myself, only 30 pitches in 3 1/3 innings. Has seriously stepped it up. Allowed 2 runs in the top of the 4th inning. Overall has been dealing solid, though. 3 strikeouts. 1 ball, no strikes. Works out of the wind for Scott. The pitch to Park. Get me over fastball. Easy for a 1-1 count and 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. Five hits overall against Scott. Has used his defense a lot. No walks yet. And just 3 outs at the plate by way of strikeout. Park swings it hard and gets it to the left side of the infield. Rigdon, a nice pick, cross throw, bounces once into the glove of Michelle for a crazy 6-3 putout. Ellis, the third baseman, dove and missed. And then Rigdon behind him as the second option, you could say, finishes the play.
Yeah, it's coach's best friend back up on the infield and real deep in the hole, and Rigdon kind of just threw it on a whim, it seemed like, but it was accurate.
Gets the job done. Now 2 outs in the top of the 5th. And there's a chance we can see a starter go into 6. Lefty batter in Sturgis takes the first pitch outside. This field not in the best condition possible today. making initial reads as infielders might be a little tough, was pouring these past couple days. Off day on Monday. Yesterday was raining as well. If we had a game at home, likely canceled. The 1-0 pitch just misses outside. Sturgis 0 for 2 so far today. Kasey, we're usually the first ones to get here at Bourne Park alongside our producer in Chase Maceiko and sideline reporter in Kaydence Kilhof. Not today. The entire Bourne coaching staff, typically only one or two if they get here before us, was working on the field. Scott Landers on the tractor. This one lines hard into center field for Sturgis. Bolton initial read in. He moves back and makes the grab. And that time another clean inning for the Bourne Braves. They've been solid in 3 of their 5 so far defensively. And Scott maybe going to stay in for the 6th inning of play. Only time will tell. Bourne Braves up down 3-2. Need their bats in bottom 5. We'll be right back after a short message from our sponsors. Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay, Bourne's premier senior living community. Conveniently located adjacent to the Cape Cod Canal. Visit us at Keystone Place at buzzardsbay.com. Marty Chevrolet, your dealer for the people, proudly supports the Bourne Braves baseball team. See all our cars and trucks at martychevrolet.com and go Braves.
What you thought was your daddy.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
New arm out there for the Cotuit Kettleers as we take you to the bottom of the 5th inning here at Bourne Park in Bourne, Massachusetts. Bourne looking to bring the offense back out in strength once again. Haven't seen it much, and the arm here for the Cotuit Kettleers is Adam McKelvey. We've already seen him once before against the Bourne Braves. And in the order for Bourne, it's Ellis, Rigdon, Bolton. That's 9-1-2.
Yeah, McKelvey, the big lefty. Very over the top in his pitching style. He's pitched to a very nice 1.5 ERA in 6 innings of work. Only 1 earned run, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and a .33 whip. Again, a limited sample size, but this is a type of long reliever you want to get you through these tough innings that Bourne might try to squeeze you with a little bit.
We'll see how it works out. McKelvey so far this season appeared in his first game against Bourne. Did not get the start, pitched 2 2/3, and it was the best pitching of the game for the Kettleers in that game. No hits, 1 run unearned with a hit batter, a walk, and a strikeout. Has allowed just one earned run on the year so far. Did so at YD 5 days ago on the 19th. Today he makes his 3rd appearance of the game. Has averaged 3 innings per relief appearance. Let's see if he can do a long one today again as he relieves duties from Tristan Hunter back as the starter. First pitch, Ellis shows bunt, brings it back, and it's in there for a strike. Bourne has been extremely unsuccessful with the bunt as of recent. Their last 3 attempts have gone as pop-outs. Ellis, already a base hit in this one, has struggled so far on the year, entering the game with a .200 batting average. No balls, 1 strike. The lefty kicks and fires. And Ellis swings and lines it into the netting behind home plate. McKelvey, the lefty pitcher, saw a righty to start in Tristan Hunter, so they switched things up against a primarily righty lineup for Bourne. So to their advantage, the 0-2. Swing and a miss from Lee Ellis, down on 3 strikes.
He's been swinging the bat hard this game. You got to give him credit, but McKelvey just overpowering him with a fastball.
And McKelvey, in his appearances, hasn't shown the strikeout against Bourne too much, but last time out against YD in just 3 1/3, 5 Ks was excellent. Back to the top of the order. Rustin Rooster Rigdon up for the Braves. First pitch. Rigdon swings, ties him up on the right side. Tough play. Who's there at first? Gets it to Park and finds the pitcher in McKelvey for the 4-3 putout. Was just a spinner off the inside part of the bat. And Rustin Rigdon down on 1 pitch.
It's a nice play by McKelvey to haul himself over to first, as it was a similar play we saw last half inning where 2 defenders kind of get stacked in front of each other, and it's a nice throw, pitch and catch.
Yeah, it was awkward. First baseman Taransky came off, wasn't able to hold the back. Now to Matt Bolton. This has been the best part of the order for the Bourne Braves. No balls, no strikes. First pitch from McKelvey. Lefty misses inside against the lefty batter. 1-0 the count as McKelvey steps back onto the hill, looks in for his pitch. And on the first base side of the rubber, gets set against Bolton. Pins the blonde glove at his chest. Kicks and fires. Bolton takes the breaking ball low in the zone. It's a 1-1 count with 2 outs in bottom 5. Bourne down by 1 to the Cotuit Kettleers. Cotuit 2 runs in top 4 gave them the lead. And McKelvey works fast. Here's his 1-1. Bolton takes the fastball on the outside edge. He didn't love the call, shakes his head. Converses with home plate umpire Craig Anderezzi. And resets. To retire the side, facing the minimum, here's McKelvey. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss from Bolton. 2 strikeouts in the first appearance for McKelvey. And Bourne down, showing just 3 batters. We'll step aside here for another break on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. One more read from our sponsors before we go. Cape Cod Healthcare is committed to excellence and compassion in everything they do, like helping people maintain active lifestyles. With an innovative orthopedic program that combines advanced techniques and leading-edge technology with highly specialized experts, this team is focused on getting you back doing the things you love in the place you love. Cape Cod Healthcare, caring commitment community. If you need urgent care this summer, Cape Cod Healthcare is here for you with high-quality, full-service walk-in care at 6 urgent care locations from Plymouth to Orleans. Check walk-in wait times or schedule an appointment at www.capecodhealthcare.org/urgent care. Cape Cod Healthcare Urgent Care. ER expertise meets urgent care convenience.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
New pitcher on the mound for the Bourne Braves in the top of the 6th inning. It's Dominic Morrow who takes the ball from Noah Scott after a really solid day despite allowing 3 runs, Kasey. Scott's final line, 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 runs all earned with no walks, 3 Ks. And, of course, will earn the loss if the score holds the same. And the Braves, right now, looking for a long relief appearance from Dominic Morrow, a second-year Bravo, and here in 2026 has seen just limited time to this point. It's now Hunter Warren who steps up as the first batter for the Cotuit Kettleers. So far today, Warren is the only multi-hit Cat. An RBI single back in the first, and a base hit in the fourth that he eventually came around to score on. He steps into the right side, righty-on-righty matchup. Morrow working mid-90s with his fastball. Looks in, kicks and fires. A swing and a foul ball that dribbles towards the first base Cotuit Kettleer dugout to start for Warren. Warren entering today second among Kettleers in batting average. They really struggle batting below the Mendoza line as a team, 10th in the Cape Cod Baseball League, entering today at 195. Morrow in an 0-1 count with no outs in the top of the sixth. Looks in, kicks and fires. His pitch misses in the dirt. Morrow was excellent for the Bourne Braves 1 year ago. Back in 2025, helped Bourne reach an eventual championship. Wasn't here the whole year, though, left in August. 1 ball, 1 strike. Morrow looks in and fires. Swing and a miss from Warren. Back last year, when he was a member of the Bourne Braves, Morrow went long occasionally, but no more than 2 1/3 innings pitched. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. The pitch misses outside and low for now a 2-2 count with no outs in top 6. His last outing of the year was against Cotuit in Game 33, where he pitched 2 innings, allowed no hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Picked up in the 8th and the 9th in that one. Picks up in the 6th here. Works out of the stretch, a deep breath, kick, and fire. Breaking ball nicely in there as it loops in for strike 3. And Dominic Morrow puts Hunter Warren, the best Cotuit Kettleer batter of the day, down on strikes for the first time this evening.
It's an important part of the game for Bourne pitchers. I've already seen the righty in Scott, and Morrow again doesn't overpower with the fastball. It's a nice breaking ball. Breaks toward the arm side for strike 3.
New batter now in Landon Beaver. Beaver steps up here as a sophomore, just recently spending his season at UAB. First pitch, he swings and drives it high into right center field. Big chase from Bolton, the center fielder, clears out the left fielder in Sefcik and makes the basket catch for out number 2. Brady Crispin now up. Crispin, a native to Forsyth, Georgia, and just finished his freshman year at Mississippi State. Georgia Southern. Entered the transfer portal and will be going to Mississippi State under Coach Brian O'Connor for his sophomore year. Waves the bat, stands in the middle of the box, gets set, and sees the first pitch as he swings and sharply puts it to the first base dugout. No 0-1 to start with 2 outs for Dominic Morrow, the arm. Righty on righty matchup. He was Sun Belt Freshman of the Year, first team All Sun Belt, first team All Freshman as a member of Georgia Southern, and hopes to keep the offense going for the Kettleers as he swings and misses on the 0-1. It's no balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs in top 6. Stay tuned. We have Kaydence Kilhof joining us in the middle of the inning for a mid-game hit. And Morrow to retire the side. Misses low. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
1-2.
Crispin so far today, a strikeout and a sacrifice bunt. That strikeout came looking back in the first inning. The 1-2 pitch from Morrow. Swing and a miss. Lazy swing at that from Crispin. And it's a 1-2-3 inning once again for the Bourne Braves. Their 4th of the day, despite losing right now by 1 run, 3-2. Hang on a second here for just a moment. We send things now sideline side for Kaydence Kilhof.
Thanks, guys. Well, we've been talking about it all week, but it is finally happening tomorrow. That is the Bourne Braves Cornhole Tournament. So make sure to come down. It's $80 for admission. Grab a partner to join the tournament. For any kid under 12, it is $40. There's going to be food. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be raffle prizes. I was actually looking at the baskets earlier today on the Bourne Braves Instagram. I personally want the Italian basket so I can make pasta. There's also a caffeine basket for you coffee lovers. And I already know that Devon and Kasey want the water park basket. They're giving out water park tickets at the Cornhole event. So make sure to come down the Sagamore 5 p.m. tomorrow to meet the Bourne Braves team and so much more. Guys?
I would surely take that water park basket, Kaydence. Thank you very much. We'll be there tomorrow. Very excited for it. We'll step aside here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Back in just a few moments for Bottom 6.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
The Braves looking for some offense here in the bottom of the 6th inning. McKelvey still on the mound for the Cats into his 2nd inning of work. He relieved duties from Tristan Hunter, who his final line, we never gave you that. 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned with a walk and a strikeout. McKelvey against the right-handed batter in Andrew Scott. The first pitch. Rather, Andrew Costello, he swings and misses. Costello an RBI back in the 3rd. That was the first of 2 runs that the Bourne Braves currently have. That's the only inning that they have scored in. It was Costello in Andrew and Costello in Luke that had back-to-back RBIs to put the Braves on the board. No balls, 1 strike. McKelvey kicks and fires. Pitch skips in the dirt, misses inside. It's a 1-1 count.
And once again, we've talked about it already, but Braves offense this season has come in spurts and haven't scored since the 3rd. This is an opportunity to get some runners on, drive up the pitch count of McKelvey with the heart of the order up.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Costello swings, slices it the opposite way, and puts it foul out of play. That was nearly, while it may not have looked like it, a pesky pole home run. It's only 300 feet to right field. That ball probably carried about that much, and just a few more feet to the left, maybe could have snuck himself a home run, his first of the year. Second of the year, has had the extra base hits. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Costello. McKelvey on the mound, looks in and fires. Costello ties himself up and slices it back into the screen. Stays alive on the 1-2. Again, McKelvey has seen the Braves before. 2 2/3 innings, facing a total of 12 batters. Pitched 41 who were deficient in his first. Right now, he has a total of 12 pitches. The 1-2 from McKelvey. From the hill to the plate. Here it is. Costello takes it inside. A nice pitch. He maybe wanted it at first. Did not come around. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch in the bottom of the 6th inning. We sit. Cotuit up 3-2. 5 hits and 1 error for them. 4 hits and no errors for the Braves. They lead the Cape Cod Baseball League with fewest errors. Middle of the infield back. Their heels on the outfield grass. The 2-2 pitch. Costello chops it high to the shortstop in Aguayo. Fields it in the outfield grass. Throw to first. Skips in out of the glove of Taransky. Can't make the pick, and Costello makes it safely. We'll see if it's an error, because Costello maybe had a chance of beating it out. I imagine in 86, though. We'll see.
I'm guessing an error, just because.
And there it is. It is an error. Yeah. Probably would have gotten Costello, but once again continues to find a way on base, no matter how.
Yeah, he's not going to necessarily help his on-base percentage there, but finds a way and hits the ball hard enough to get a chance.
His brother Luke Costello now in the righty's box. Chokes on the bat, up about 1 inch. The first pitch home by McKelvey. Costello takes it just inside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Costello, Andrew on first base. Costello, Luke in the batter's box. Don't forget it, everybody. I'll keep you informed, don't worry. Luke Costello in the righty's box, the 1-0 pitch. He swings and slices it above the lights and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Back to the mound for McKelvey. McKelvey's 15 pitches on 11 strikes for him so far. And Luke Costello, off of his 2 best games of the season, looking to keep it going. Already has an RBI today. And other than that, went to first base by hit by pitch. His brother on first base, a 3-step lead. Gets a look from McKelvey. Back home, back to Costello, back home. And he misses the pitch up and outside. Now 2-1 the count with no outs. Still no outs here in the top, or rather bottom of the 6th. Not many parts of the order you would like to lead off than Andrew Costello, hitting in the 3-hole. His brother hitting cleanup. The pitch at home. Costello swings an inside breaking ball, ties him up for a strike. Just oxygen on that chase. 2-2 the count. And Luke squats into the righty's box. McKelvey stretches his arms above his head, looks at first base at Andrew Costello. In the 2-2, he comes home. Costello swings and flies it back above the netting. As the nice guy sets upon us here at 8:36 p.m. in Bourne, Massachusetts. Just 15 minutes ago was the sunset. His summer solstice just 3 days ago. That was the longest night of the year. 2-2 for McKelvey. Kicks and fires. Costello skies it. Shallow center field. Shortstop in Aguayo back on it. Makes the can of corn catch and brings it back into the infield. Andrew Costello, no movement at first.
Last night it was a winless slate for the West. And tonight a little bit different. Falmouth up 4-2 on Chatham. Wareham defeating Harwich 3-2. Cotuit obviously up on Bourne. YD demolished the Whitecaps 8-1, and Orleans up 4-2 on Hyannis.
Through 10 games, YD is 9-1, one of the best starts in Cape Cod Baseball League history. Scott Pickler looking for revenge after losing in the championship to the Bourne Braves 1 year ago. Garrett Michelle now in the lefties box. The runner at first in Costello. Michelle raises his hands and takes the breaking ball inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, and 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning, and Costello at first base, the tying runner in the base paths. Just 270 feet to go. Gets a look from McKelvey on the mound. From the first base side of the rubber, he kicks and fires on the 1-0. And a strike this time on a breaking ball. Catches the inside edge of the plate.
A lot of drop on the curve from McKelvey.
Just catches the upper inside corner. So look back on it with TrackMan. A deep breath for McKelvey on the mound. Looks in and fires the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Just touches the end of the bat for Michelle. Now a 1-2 count with 1 out. Middle of the infield at double play depth. Park a little bit shaded toward first base as the second baseman. The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes to Michelle. Michelle takes upstairs. Count at deuces. The standings right now in the West, you talked about the games, a lot of teams winning. Falmouth at 9 points, Cotuit at 7, Hyannis at 6, Wareham at 4, Bourne also at 9 points, tied for first with the Commodores. The 2-2 at home again. McKelvey gets a swing and a foul ball from Garrett Michelle. Michelle only one multi-hit game on the year. That came back yesterday, where he went 2 for 4 with a double. Michelle already hit today, looking to make it 2 consecutive games multi-hit. The 2-2 pitch, runner goes. Michelle swings and drives it to the right side. Dawson Park, the second baseman, flips back to first base for Taransky to step on the mound. No double play, though. Costello safely in at second base on the hit and run.
Kind of lucky if you're Bourne that there isn't a double play there, but an opportunity for Sevcik, who's been inconsistent this year, to tie up this game.
And at first, it didn't really look like Michelle wanted to swing. A late swing just so he wouldn't strike out with the runner going. And now on second base is Andrew Costello. He was stranded on third his last time in the base paths in the third. Cal Sefcik, the new batter. First pitch from McKelvey. Fastball catches the inside edge for a strike. Costello at second base has scored a handful of runs already this year. The pitch at home. Sefcik takes low. We've talked about Sefcik a lot, a 136 batting average. Entering today, playing in his 9th game. He's had good approach at the plate, but the balls in play have not been to his favor. The 1-1. Swing and a miss from Sefcik. You know, often when you look at how a player's luck is standing, you look to the BABIP, batting average balls in play. Sefcik, among Bourne Braves hitters, is second to last, just 150, getting really unlucky. The 1-2 from McKelvey, outside. That's an astounding number there, Kasey. Understanding that he is doing great. He is the 3rd best walk to strikeout ratio on the team. He's seeing a lot of pitches every at-bat. Has seen 4 so far here. Just not finding the luck when the balls go in play. The 2-2 from McKelvey. Swing and a miss. And that puts down Sefcik on strikes. Can't quite get it there. The Braves still down by 1 after 6 against the Cotuit Kettleers.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Or refund.
Top of the 7th inning, we take you to Dominic Morrow on the mound for the Bourne Braves, looking to keep things clean. A 1-run lead right now for the Cotuit Kettleers puts them up 3-2. They haven't scored since the 4th, where they plated 2, and the Braves since then looking to keep things clean. They've done so. 2 consecutive innings just seeing the minimum. Morrow in his first inning of work did just that an inning ago. Drew himself 2 strikeouts there, and now he faces the bottom half of the order, starting with 6-hitter Ryan Turansky. The lefty batter digs in, so far an RBI for him today. He tied the game with that sacrifice fly to center field back in the 4th. Overall, 0 for 1. First time these two meet in Morrow and Turansky. First pitch skips in the dirt. E-step can't keep him in front. Doesn't matter, nobody on. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs.
We've seen the theme of Braves baseball be giving up the first couple of runs and fighting back. This game is shaping out to be a little bit of a similar story.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Turansky, overall 9 strikeouts on the year. He's playing in his 10th game today. So has averaged 1 per game. Not the greatest metric. And here he is on the 1-1. Takes the pitch low for a ball. The fastball for Morrow, tough to hit. Sits about mid-90s and
2-1.
overall looking to continue to develop his talents here on the Cape, a native of Cincinnati University. The 2-1. This is outside, or University of Cincinnati, rather. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Braves have dealt just 1 walk so far in this, rather no walks in this game. Only 1 walk that came on the side of Tristan Hunter in the 4th inning for Cotuit. Here's the 3-1 against Turansky. A strike to make it a full count.
It's a competitive pitch, and we've seen Cotuit take advantage of fastballs in the heart of the zone today. That's why they're ultimately up right now.
Full count pitch coming here for Dominic Morrow. Close stance with his black cleats on the first base side of the rubber. The payoff. Sky is high behind the netting. Braves with a solid crowd this evening. A couple legends in the crowd, including Peter Gammons, a Pro Baseball Hall of Fame writer and a Hall of Fame writer to begin with. The 3-2 upstairs, and a 7-pitch walk is drawn. Exactly what Cotuit wants, working through these relievers, high pitch counts. Hard to find a much better at-bat with the final result as a walk than that.
Morrow's done generally a pretty good job. Unfortunate, throws the first walk of the game after the Braves have limited base runners the past 2 innings or so.
Runner on first base now in Turansky. 1-for-1 stealing bags on the year. J.J. Moran, the righty batter in the box. Righty on righty matchup. First pitch by Morrow. A slider misses outside. Morrow licks his fingers. Puts his fingers back on the ball in his glove and looks in for the pitch. Looks over his shoulder at first base for Turansky. Now comes back home with his gaze, kicks and fires. The 1-0 is there for a strike on the inside edge. Has been keeping his balls close for the most part. On the walk the time before, caught a part of the zone as he turns and fires to first base. Head first dive safe is Turansky. Back to the mound, the ball goes from Michelle. Already 2 strikeouts so far. Came in at the start of the 6th inning. Again, usually only 2 innings he works in most of these games. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a cracked ball up to the right side and out of play. Dominic Morrow specifically with the Braves so far this summer. Has appeared twice. 1 inning of 2/3 of an inning pitched, just 2 batters, and another one of 2 1/3 innings pitched. 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and 4 Ks. Was excellent. That was against Falmouth on Friday a week ago. Another look at first. Safe in there is Turansky.
He's got a lot of time to rest. He faced 9 guys against Falmouth, but for a reliever, that can be a lot, especially a young reliever. Get some rest, and has looked very solid thus far.
Typically last year, a rest of just 3 or 4 days for Morrow as he turns and fires at first base again. And Turansky safe again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. J.J. Moran back in the batter's box. 0 for 2 so far today. Reached base by way of an error in the 4th. If it wasn't an error, it would have been an RBI. The 1-2. He swings and puts it hard to the left side. Rigdon takes it himself. Steps on second for the first down. Throws to first and gets the unassisted double play. Incredible. Rather not unassisted. 6-3, but didn't need second baseman Schaff to do it. And 2 outs with the bases clear for Dominic Morrow on the hill.
It's big. I mean, especially with how this game has gone. Not a lot of offense. Every base runner matters right now. It's kind of the brand of Bourne Braves baseball we've witnessed these past couple of weeks.
Jesse DiMaggio, the 8-hitter in the order for the Cotuit Kettleers, steps up. 2 groundouts to the pitcher his last 2 times. First pitch he swings and drills it. Left side and in is Sefcik. Steps in and makes the basket high catch for out number 3. Morrow looking really good through 2. Bourne Braves need some runs, though. We take you to the middle of the 7th inning here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Before we go, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay, Bourne's premier senior living community, conveniently located adjacent to the Cape Cod Canal. Visit us at Keystone Place at buzzardsbay.com. Marty Chevrolet, your dealer for the people, proudly supports the Bourne Braves baseball team. See all our cars and trucks at martychevrolet.com, and go Braves. Get up and stretch, sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. We'll be right back here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
The heat was hot and the ground.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Bottom 7 here in Bourne, Massachusetts. It's the Cotuit Kettleers and the Bourne Braves looking to keep things even. I mean, it was a 3-3 tie last time we saw these two squads. Don't want it to be a tie again, but Bourne scores 1. Could be that way. Still McKelvey on the mound for the Cats.
Yeah, you'd like to win this game, but you look across the West, and the only Western team losing right now is Hyannis. Wareham and Harwich tied. Wareham in need of a win, but if the Gatemen win a game, although they're at the bottom of the West standings, they're even with the Braves in terms of wins. Falmouth with a chance to take sole possession of first tonight, though, with a 4-2 lead over Chatham.
With a win, it would be the Commodores to have. The Gatemen with a win would still be 3 points behind the Braves. First pitch to the lefty batter here in Schaff. He drills one into center field. In is the center fielder in Sturgis, makes the easy catch.
It's not a bad swing from Schaff, but you want to get deeper against a guy like McKelvey, who's been extremely efficient so far. Only 32 pitches through 2 1/3.
Up to 3 strikeouts on the day. Got that third against Sefcik to close out the 6th frame. Now he sees Bryce Estep still in search of his first hit. Hunter Warren, the third baseman, in on the grounds. The first pitch to Estep. He takes for a strike on the inside edge. Estep into his 3rd game, only his 2nd starting. Out of Coastal Carolina, comes from a long lineage of Coastal Carolina catchers specifically to join the Braves. Overall players, too. First pitch, rather, a 1 pitch, misses for a ball. Caden Bodine, the Buster Posey Award winner from a year ago. Out of Coastal Carolina, picked to the Orioles in the early 2nd round of the MLB draft. He was a Bourne Brave for 2 summers, won a championship in 23. The 1-1 pitch, Estep checks his swing, a ball misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning, and Bourne down by 1. Has not seen a ton of production from this part of the order. Lee Ellis, only 1 hit, the only one in the bottom 3 of the order to get on base so far. The 2-1 pitch. He swings and cracks it high and foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Just 4 hits on the day for the Braves. 2 of those in the 2nd. And 2 more, rather 1 of those in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd. Rather 3 in the 3rd. It hasn't had any since the 3rd inning for the Braves. The 2-2 pitch from McKelvey. E-step swings, drills it left side. Back is the left fielder in Crispin. This one drops just before the wall and hits the wall. No, instead it hits the benches and comes over. It's a home run for the first hit for Bryce E-step in a Bourne Braves uniform. We've got a tie ball game in 7. Bryce E-step. Not a bad first impression with that bat swing.
I mean, he got all that baseball in. A little bit surprised it didn't go farther out. Came back into the field of play, and I think everyone thought it was a stand-up double, but that's just impressive stuff from a guy who was due.
And now to Lee Ellis. Takes the next pitch outside, rather, first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. I seriously didn't know that was out. You saw the little flags move in left field, but it instead hit the bench where the Bourne Braves bullpen sits and then bounced back in. 1-0 to Ellis. Swing and a miss from the third baseman today. His other previous appearances have been at shortstop for Bourne, playing in his 7th of the season this evening. That's got to be good for the motivation and mental space for Bryce E-step as Ellis takes the breaking ball looping at the knees for a 1-2 count.
Both guys inserted into the lineup. Ellis and E-step with hits today. Both of them have runs scored as well.
McKelvey on the rubber, kicks and fires on the 1-2. Swing and a foul ball by Ellis. This now a ball game. Bourne with their first hit since the 3rd inning. And not a better hit you could have. Ellis with an open stance in the back of the righty's box. McKelvey hangs his left arm dead, looking in for the pitch. Now comes set at his chest on the rubber, first base side. The 1-2 delivery. Ellis checks his swing. The pitch misses inside. Rob Cooper arguing that's not down. Kevin Curtin specifically making that argument. No one knows this park on the Cotuit side better than him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. McKelvey looking to get out of it. The pitch. Upstairs, good eye there by Lee Ellis. Only 2 walks on the year for him. And he's had 8 strikeouts, looking to improve that ratio. The full count pitch. Here it is from McKelvey. Ellis drills it high above the netting, first base side and out of play. He stays in it. McKelvey possibly coming to a close very soon here on the day. An arm going in the Kettleer bullpen as we speak. It's Luke McGrath, the right-hander out of James Madison. Full count pitch. Ellis takes it for a ball. Nearly thought it was a strike. That one misses barely, and Ellis earns himself his 3rd walk on the year, and the Braves may have a rally going here with just 1 out in the top of the order now up.
A lot of commotion.
And this is Rob Cooper getting into it with home plate umpire in Craig Andriozzi.
Dare I say, he kind of has a point. I mean, 3 of those balls, we look at our ABS here. There's no ABS for the players, but looking at the automatic strike zone, 3 of those balls would have been strikes.
None of them fully or more than half in the zone as Rigdon swings and dribbles it to the first base dugout for strike 1, excuse me. None of them egregious calls, but strike number 2 of the at-bat and pitch number 2 and 5, 1 called a strike, 1 called a ball, nearly identical and called differently. Have to live with it, though, part of the game. The 0-1 pitch to Rigdon. Takes it outside. Ellis on first base. Do you want to see Bourne try and get going the base paths here, manufacture possibly another run to take the lead, Kasey?
Absolutely. I think when your bottom of the order has an opportunity to table set for the top, you always take it.
Especially with Lee Ellis out there. He goes running. Rustin Rigdon swings, softly lines it into right field. It drops for a base hit. And Ellis around second base, storms towards third. And the hit and run in place comes off great. Runners on the corners for the Braves for the first hit of the day for Rustin Rigdon.
Haven't seen an inning like this in a while, and Lee Ellis has speed. He was already taking off for second. That's a really good manufacturing.
I mean, how many guys can do that on this team with that speed? Incredible, as the day might be done. Kevin Curtin exits the first base dugout and meets McKelvey on the mound, as he's been exceptional before this point. Dare I say nearly perfect. And Curtin with him on the mound might call for McGrath in the bullpen. We'll see. A long meeting here between Curtin, as fist bumps from the entire infield. Warren, Aguayo, Park, and Taransky are given to the pitcher in McKelvey. Kevin Curtin still out there. And now Andre Ozzie, the home plate umpire, steps up to break up the meeting. 2 left now for Cotuit.
And notably, the last time the Braves had a clutch time situation at home against Brewster, bases loaded, nobody out. They could only get one. This is where coaches like to challenge the players. Where can you capitalize with runners on the corners? You've already gotten one this inning. You need a little bit of a sense of urgency, even with the game tie.
New batter now in Matt Bolton, the lefty against the lefty. First pitch from McKelvey. Bolton swings, grounds it hard right side. Park looks to second for the out there. Throw toward first. It's a double play. Smart to keep McKelvey in the game. Gets out of it, but allows just one to score. A solo shot from Bryce Estep to tie the game at 3 apiece. Bourne and Cotuit tied last time, scoring 3 runs respectively. Let's see if they can do it in this one, or Bourne to take the lead. We transfer play-by-play duties over to Kasey Kazliner for the final 2 in this one. We'll be right back.
Once upon a time.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Crunch time at Dorn Park. We begin the top of the 8th inning. Dominic Morrow still out there for the Bourne Braves. He'll try to get through his 3rd inning of work, facing 9-1-2. Aguayo, Park, and Sturgis, who have gone a combined 1 for 8. Aiden Aguayo, he flied out and popped out. Will dig out of the right side against the righty Morrow, who's pitched back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for the Bourne Braves. His first pitch to Aguayo. In there for a strike, a fastball at the knees, 0-1.
The Braves have either allowed a run in an inning, or if not, seen just the minimum. Their pitching has been fantastic despite just 2 lapses from Noah Scott early in the 1st and 4th.
Both have been efficient. The 0-1 pitch. Aguayo pops it very high in the air, just behind the infield left side. The shortstop Rigdon camps behind third base on the grass to make the catch, cap high for the first down to the top of the 8th.
I think the biggest thing, too, is we're seeing efficiency. Now through 2 1/3 for Morrow. He's seen just 24 pitches thrown. That's going to keep you in the game long, and he now ties his longest appearance as a member of the Bourne Braves, both last season and this season at 2 1/3.
Braves get through the order for the third time. And here's the leadoff man, Dawson Park. He doubled and scored in the first. First offering to the righty hitter as he takes inside on the fastball that nearly hit him 1-0. It's also grounded out to short twice. That single, rather double back in the first inning, brought his average above the Mendoza line. He's hitting an even 200 now. The 1-0 pitch. Park fouls it straight back to the screen. Count it 1-1.
Bourne had the lead for a moment early in this game, and you look on the season so far, they've only given up a lead once that eventually lost them the game. That was YD a week ago Saturday. They were losing an inning ago, now they're tied. They want to get back in this one.
The otherwise ties. The 1-1. Park takes low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Dawson Park been in and out of the lineup this season. Coming off a sophomore year at Texas State, who lost to USC in the College Station Regional. The 2-1 pitch. Park takes inside and hit him. He turns and it hits his number 14 on his back. And it's a 1-out base runner for the Cotuit Kettleers in a 3-3 game. In the top of the 8th inning with 1 gone, and Bryce Estep, the catcher, comes to talk to Morrow, the right-hander.
I think it's smart here. You know, Estep feeling himself a little bit, of course, after the home run in bottom 7, but wanting to help his guy Morrow here as much as he can. There's only so much you can do in moments like those as an arm gets going in the bullpen for the Braves. It's Landon White out of Bryant.
He would make his season debut if he comes in. Isaac Sturgis comes in, digs out of the left side for Cotuit with the go-ahead run at first and 1 gone in the top of the 8th. 3-3 tie. Sturgis 0 for 3. He's put balls in play all 3 times. Ground out to short and 3 flyouts to center. Morrow's first pitch from the stretch. Curve that runs inside 1-0. Sturgis was not in the lineup yesterday. An opportunity to be a big part of it tonight. Has the handedness advantage against the righty Morrow. The pitch. 1-0 outside, 2-0 on Isaac Sturgis. Sturgis, another guy who's been in and out of the lineup this season for the Kettleers. He's not had a hit in nearly a week. Hitters count on him, it's 2-0. The pitch. Sturgis lifts it high and foul over the screen left side. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike.
And no hits since the 4th right now for the Kettleers. They've really struggled again, only showing the minimum in 3 consecutive heading into the 8th.
Braves with 6 hits, Kettleers with 5. Throw over to first. The runner Park back in with a head-first slide. He's safe. Braves had some early production, but it was the last inning in the 7th that saw Bourne retie the game. The 2-1 pitch. As Sturgis lifts it high up in the air, shallow left field. It's going to be the third baseman Ellis backing up on the grass toward the line to make the catch for out number 2. Park still at first base, and Morrow 1 out away from sending us to the bottom of the 8th in a deadlock. So here's Hunter Warren. He's been the best Kettleers hitter today. 2 for 3, an RBI single in the first inning, a single in the 4th, and a strikeout looking in the 6th. He digs out of the right side against the righty Morrow. Dawson Park a short lead at first with 2 gone in the top of the 8th. Throw over to first, and they got him. He's caught between a pickle. Park back toward first. A throw toward first, and Morrow's going to get the tag. The rundown ends the inning. So Warren will be up next inning. And the Braves take us to the bottom of the 8th inning in a 3-3 tie. You're listening to Bourne Braves Baseball on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network. We will be right back.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reeling in the ears here at Bourne Park. 3-3 between the Braves and the Kettleers as we begin the bottom of the 8th inning. The new arm is Luke McGrath.
McGrath, most recently 24 appearances at James Madison, is now making his third appearance as a member of the Cats this summer. Each time he's averaged about 2 innings per outing. First appeared on the 16th against Harwich, pitched 2 1/3, no hits, no runs, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Then most recently on the 19th, earned the win against YD, where he pitched 1 2/3, allowed 2 hits, 1 run earned, with 1 hit batter, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. That win over YD is the only loss that the Red Sox have held so far this year.
YD won today 9-1. Rather 8-1 against Brewster. Time for the bottom of the 8th inning. McGrath will face Costello, and Michelle.
Just the perfect lineup you want to start things out here. Costello got on with this in the 6th by way of an error, and Bourne couldn't capitalize on the base runner despite seeing him at second with 2 outs. Just got to get 1 here.
So we begin the bottom of the 8th in a 3-3 tie between Cotuit and Bourne. McGrath, the righty pitcher, faces Bourne for the first time this season. He stares in hard at Andrew Costello. Righty-on-righty matchup. The first offering is Andrew Costello hits it high and foul, right side into the green trees.
And he's been seeing the ball pretty well this game. Has that double back in the 3rd that gave Bourne their first run of the ball game and tied things up at 1. But he's been late overall. A lot of what we just saw, that late swing into a slice that brings things outside.
0-1 count on Costello, who's 1 for 3. The pitch. Andrew takes strike 2. Fastball in the outside corner. Quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Got an RBI double back in the 3rd. Advanced on a wild pitch, but stranded at third base. McGrath on the first base side of the rubber fires home. The 0-2 is Costello fouls it softly right side over toward the Braves dugout. The count stays at 0-2.
That was his pitch right there. The inside fastball for the righty just got on a little too early.
Still an 0-2 count on Andrew Costello as the Braves look to break the deadlock in the bottom of the 8th inning, a 3-3 tie. McGrath fires home as Costello hits a chopper over to third base. Warren backs up, picks it up between his knees, fires hard to first. It is not in time. Andrew Costello legs out an infield single, and we'll see if Cotuit disputes this.
Won't make a difference. And that is all to thank to the infield grass here at Bourne Park. Costello chops it really high. It makes it difficult, but really the big thing is on that final hop before it reached the glove of Warren, it just had a completely dead bounce into the glove of Warren. Wasn't able to read it correctly, bobbled the transfer, and that's why the throw just came a touch late.
Manager Rob Cooper talking with first base umpire Joe Caraco. But again, there's no replay review Costello was hustling down the line. It was a tough play for Warren. He might have gotten the ball stuck in his glove over at third for just a moment.
Yeah, he just couldn't get the transfer. Again, was just a really awkward bounce on the lip of the grass. And Warren wasn't ready for it. You're only going to get used to that dead bounce at the end of the infield if you have played here for years and years. Even these players by the end of the year in the Bourne uniform aren't used to it.
Here's Luke Costello, the righty hitter, with a man at first and nobody out. The first pitch, it runs inside and hits his back. Back-to-back base runners for the Braves in the bottom of the 8th inning and a 3-3 tie. Still nobody out as McGrath comes out of the bullpen and deals a single and a hit-by pitch to both Costello brothers.
And Luke Costello twice now hit in this game. He's not typically the guy you see get hit a lot. This most recent year as a member of Wake Forest had just 17 hit pitches, so decent amount, but still, big guy, doesn't really crowd the plate.
Here's Garrett Michelle. He digs out of the left side with 2 on and nobody out. First offering to him. He shows bunt, pops it high, left side, foul. Lucky it didn't fall into anyone's glove. 0-1.
And again, Bourne continues to put scary bunts up. That one lucky to not be caught just like you put Kasey, but at this point, Michelle's had a solid day. You might look to let him swing the bat with no outs. Even a double play brings a runner to third base.
He's 1 for 3. A pair of groundouts to second and a single. 0-1 count on him. Righty pitcher against the lefty hitter with 2 on and nobody out. The pitch home. He shows bunt again. Pulls it back. Pitches outside. Called a ball on the heater. 1-1. It'll be Garrett Michelle, Cal Sefcik on deck. The bottom of the 8th inning. Bourne now up to 7 hits. One more than it tallied yesterday against Chatham in the tie. 1-1. Shows bunt again. It is inside, but called a strike as he fails to pull it back. Count goes to 1-2. Braves have had 4 consecutive winless results, 2 ties and 2 losses. Cotuit, losers of 3 straight. Both teams desperate for a win tonight. The 1-2. Michelle lifts it foul. Hard liner toward the left side, out of play. He stays alive with Andrew Costello at second and Luke Costello at first. The night sky fully upon us. Dorn Park desperate to see the Braves retake the lead. The 1-2 home. Michelle takes outside on the heater. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Great Iman McGrath working mid-90s right now with that heater. You know, a tough switch up from Kelvey, who we saw before, now a righty compared to the lefty in McKelvey, and Bourne just need to keep capitalizing on this momentum in the 8th.
Michelle on a 5-game hit streak, the 2-2. He takes outside another fastball. It's been all heaters to Garrett Michelle. Count goes to 3-2 with 2 on and nobody out in the bottom of the 8th.
And for a guy who's struggled with the strikeout this season, fantastic discipline. 11 Ks on the year entering this game in a Bourne uniform.
Luke McGrath has thrown 11 pitches so far. The payoff. Swing and a miss. Michelle late on the heater as he blew it by him in the middle of the zone, and there's 1 out with still 2 on for the Braves in the bottom of the 8th. 3-3 tie.
Talked about the small ball earlier. Luke Costello scores a run through a sacrifice fly. I mean, you advance 2 runners with a sac fly here, potentially 1. And that would mean a lot here for Cal Sefcik.
Here's Cal Sefcik 0 for 2 with a walk, a pop out, and a strikeout. He digs out of the right side against the righty. First pitch. He fouls it right side to the screen. No balls and 1 strike. With both Costello brothers aboard for Bourne. Luke at first, Andrew at second. Sefcik 0 for 3 yesterday, looking for his first hit in a bit. A spin and a throwback to second. Nothing doing as McGrath checks in on Andrew Costello. Sefcik, prior to the Chatham game, had hits in back-to-back contests for the first time this season. He's back below the Mendoza line at 130. Dire need of a hit. The 0-1 home. Sefcik lifts it high up in the air. Shallow center field. Sturgis waits. It's going to be the second baseman, rather shortstop Aguayo, to make the catch in medium center. Both runners stay put, and there's two gone in the bottom of the 8th.
Just a tough one there that ties him up. Again, tough location. Sefcik has maybe the worst BABIP on the team right now after Estep with that home run.
So here's Blake Schaff. He's had a tough day, 0 for 3. Grounded to a double play. Grounded out twice, and he flied out to center. He digs out to the left side with Luke Costello at first, Andrew at second. Lefty hitter against the righty pitcher. The first pitch as Schaff hits a chopper over to shortstop. Aguayo charges, picks it up, fires over to first. It is in time. That time they made the play on the infield, and the Braves leave 2 on. We go to the top of the 9th, deadlocked at 3 at Doran Park as the night sky is upon us. We'll be right back.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
All squared up at 3. As we begin the top of the 9th inning, Landon White toes the rubber for the Braves for the first time this season.
Landon White, a returner to the Bourne Braves, should be a very, very fun arm to have back. A slider pitcher. Don't often see that. The first one we will see this summer for the Bourne Braves, but last year for Bourne was decently solid. Just spent his senior season as a member of the Bryant Bulldogs and comes in here with just 7 1/3 pitched in that senior season. Does have one more year of eligibility, looking to bump up his stock before this summer's draft and see what he can do. Last summer for the Braves, 18 innings pitched, an ERA of 6.5. Had a lot of high highs and a lot of low lows, Kasey.
He's looking for some high highs tonight. It'll be 3-4 and 5 for Cotuit in a 3-3 tie in the top of the 9th inning. Landon White will face Warren, Beaver, and Chrisman, righty, lefty, righty. Cotuit has not scored since the 4th inning. White on the third base side fires home as Warren takes outside on the slider, 1-0. Not a guy who's going to overpower you, Devon, but again, he has the stuff.
Around 75% of his pitches are the slider. Works that final 25% between the fastball and sinker.
The 1-0 to Warren. He swings and misses. He was up last inning, but didn't have a chance to fully hit as Dawson Park was caught stealing.
Means anything, too. No one appeared in more games for the Braves than Landon White as an arm last year.
Trying to bring us to the bottom of the 9th tie. A 1-1 to Warren, who has 2 hits today, as he takes outside on the fastball, 2 balls and 1 strike.
2-1.
Cotuit has struggled hitting-wise these past few innings. No hits for the Cats since the 4th. The 2-1 home from Warren as That is hit right side, just foul. Warren cracked it slowly up the first base line, and it sat just to the right of the bag.
I mean, it could not have been closer, Kasey. Barely missed the bag by an inch or two. And really an unlucky one. That could have been a triple if called fair.
Warren broke his bat, so he'll get a new one. Count even at 2-2. Singled and drove in a run in the first, singled and scored in the fourth. He struck out in the sixth looking against Dominic Morrow. Morrow and Scott for Bourne tonight were collectively very solid, only giving up 3 runs as a tandem.
And consistently just 3 pitchers in these games for Bourne. Scott Landers managing his pitching staff. That's top of the league right now very well.
White's 2-2. Warren takes outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes as Cotuit looks to create some traffic against a guy who's only pitching for the first time this summer.
And all 3 balls right now, that slider that just carries a little bit too far into the lefty's box. Has to keep it a little bit more in.
He agrees to the sign. Now White fires the payoff as that one runs inside and hits Warren. Just barely nicks his knee, and he'll go to first to lead off the top of the 9th. That'll bring up Landon Beaver. Singled and scored in the fourth. He's 1 for 3. And we're going to see Bryce Step, the catcher for Bourne, talk with Landon White. Braves have a pretty big bullpen open. Only a couple of relievers used last night, as Will Whalen ate up the bulk of work last night, tossing 5 no-hit innings for Bourne.
I mean, you can probably only not use Whalen, Stillman, and Dean here. With the day off the day before, anybody who pitched Sunday or earlier, likely a free game. But again, you don't want to get to that point. You want it just to be Landon White.
Lefty hitter against the righty. Beaver waits. White from the stretch. He fires home. Swing and a miss from Beaver. Slider that runs inside 0-1. See how that slider go toward the lefty's batter's box. We'll see how that impacts Beaver. Just cut and missed it one low in the zone.
I think it's going to help Landon White just a little bit. Lefty batter's more convinced to swing and miss.
Beaver waits the 0-1 as he lifts it foul back to the screen on the left side. Quickly 0-2 on the guy that had Cotuit's only hits yesterday in the loss against Brewster. 2 singles. Well, it was a 6-0 shutout in favor of the Whitecaps. Cotuit had barely any offense in that game. White nods to the sign, the 0-2. Beaver takes outside on the heater. 1 ball and 2 strikes with Warren over at first. Nobody out in the top of the 9th inning. Tied at 3 between Bourne and Cotuit. The second matchup of the season between the 2 West rivals. First one ended in a 3-3 tie. Well, we got a 3-3 tie in the 9th. A sigh and release. The 1-2 as Beaver hits it very high in the air, straight away left. Sefcik barely has to move. He trots to his right, makes a cap-high catch for the first down at the top of the 9th as the runner Warren safely back into first.
And Landon White draws soft contact. That's what he does. In his struggles last year in a Bourne Braves uniform, a lot of it we saw as the walks. 3 walks, 2 walks, multiple times last season in just relief roles, not pitching more than 3 innings.
That brings up Brady Chrisman, who's hitless in 3 plate appearances. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He digs out of the right side with a man at first and 1 gone. White throws back to first, Warren back in. Looking ahead to next inning, in the bottom of the 9th, it'll be Estep, Ellis, and Rigdon up for the Braves as they'll look to walk it off. Got to get out of this inning first, though. First offering to Chrisman, the righty hitter, checks his swing. He went around, says home plate umpire Craig Andreazzi. 0-1 on Chrisman. Braves have not had a win at home since opening night. Bravos out hitting Cotuit 7-5. The 0-1 pitch. Chrisman takes low and away, but called a strike. 0-2. Braves are 3-2-2 this season when out-hitting opponents. So that's 4 games where they don't win despite out-hitting whoever they're playing. The 0-2. Chrisman takes outside. Another slider, 1-2. Two teams played nearly 10 days ago. It was a different look back then in the Cape Cod Baseball League, with Cotuit dominating the West back then. It was early in the season. The 1-2. Chrisman takes low on the slider. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Landon White trying to keep Bourne level with Cotuit in the top of the 9th. White, a Clemson pledge. Squares the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Chrisman didn't want to go around, but he did at a low pitch. And that's a big out, number 2 in the top of the 9th with a man at first.
An amazing story for Landon White. Like you mentioned, that Clemson commitment brings him all the way from a humble Ithaca College student all the way to Power 5 D1 baseball in Clemson.
He's 1 out away from sending us to the bottom of the 9th level. Here's Ryan Taransky. He's 0 for 1. First offering to him. Fastball finds his zone for a strike as the lefty hitter takes. Ground out, sacrifice fly, and a walk on Taransky's day. He got moved down in the order 4 spots. Wants to move himself back up here with a man at first in Warren and 2 gone. Throw back to first, a close play. But Warren back in safe. No wind right now at Dorn Park. A nice day after a lot of rain in Bourne yesterday. White nods the sign, the 0-1. Taransky takes strike 2. Fastball at the knees. And now Landon White, 1 strike away from sending us to the bottom of the 9th. Is Bourne with a chance to walk it off. Only 1 win at home so far for the Bravos.
2 fastballs on those 2 strikes, unlike Landon White. I bet he switches it up here back to the slider.
The 0-2 pitch. Taransky fouls it back to the screen. Count stays 0-2 with 2 gone and a man at first. Hyannis and Orleans are tied in the 9th, 4-4. And Falmouth defeated Chatham 4-3. So we have 2 tied games in the 9th inning going on right now on Cape Cod. 3 games final. White on the third base side of the rubber. The 0-2 pitch, runner goes. Taransky takes outside. The throw to second is in time. Side retired. So the Braves with a chance to walk it off. We go to the bottom of the 9th, square at 3. It'll be 8-9-1, Eastep, Ellis, and Rigdon due up for the Bravos. More Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Luke McGrath still out there for the Kettleers, who are trying to keep this game level. It's the bottom of the ninth inning. Braves will on Bryce Eastep, Lee Ellis, and the lineup will flip over to Rustin Rigdon, barring any pinch hitters. McGrath gave up some traffic in the eighth inning, but ultimately the Braves squandered an opportunity to retake the lead. 3-3 our score. Bryce Eastep, big out to the right side. He homered just 2 innings ago for his first hit as a Brave.
And he can end it right here with one swing of the bat. Eastep, again, the struggles have come for him, but one swing can change those thoughts. And it did back in the 7th. Has to do something similar here.
McGrath has thrown just 15 pitches. Righty-on-righty matchup. The first offering to Eastep as he takes a high fastball. 1 ball and no strikes.
And the dugout and crowd going for the first time this evening. Bourne often only gets that passionate crowd moving in moments like these.
Trying to walk it off for the first time this season. Not had a win at home since opening night. The 1-0. Eastep takes strike 1. A heater at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike. All 3 guys due up in this inning for the Braves have hits. Eastep a homer, Ellis a single, and Rigdon a single as well. 1-1 on Eastep with his Braves-themed bat. The 1-1 pitch. Eastep takes a strike. Checks his swing at a fastball in the outer corner, but called a strike regardless. 1-2. Braves out-hitting Cotuit 7-5. Bravos looking for their second win at home. There's been 1 tie here so far that came against Falmouth. A couple of losses. The 1-2. Eastep takes a slider just outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Amazing eye. That pitch looked like a strike the entire way. A lot of calm demeanor being shown by Eastep in this moment.
All 3 pitches, rather 4, have been on the outer part of the plate. The pitch as Eastep swings and misses through a fastball. Second strikeout for McGrath. And there's 1 gone in the bottom of the 9th.
And on the bright side, you've got a good part of the order working here with 9 and then the top once again. Lee Ellis has had his maybe best game of the season, a hit and a walk.
Here's Lee Ellis. He's 1 for 2. Singled and scored back in the 3rd. The first pitch to the righty hitter drapes in for a strike as Ellis turns out of the way, but good cut on the slider to find the zone. 0-1. Ellis also stole a base back in the 3rd. He has speed if he can get on. McGrath on the first base side of the rubber taps his toes, shrugs. The 0-1 pitch. Ellis takes outside on the changeup. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lee Ellis just finished his 2nd season at Ohio State. Upped his power. 7 home runs. The 1-1 pitch. Ellis takes inside on the fastball. He's ahead 2-1 against McGrath.
And the patience is the biggest thing. We saw that back in the 7th, waiting and waiting, showing maturity in the batter's box. That's the biggest room of improvement we've seen from the Braves in these recent games, despite still not being able to find a ton of hits.
Ellis was 5th in the Big Ten in stolen bases with 17 this past year. The 2-1, a high fastball. 3 balls and 1 strike. Those 17 stolen bags were 10 more than he had in 2025 when Ohio State only won 13 games. Won over 30 this past season in 2026. The 3-1 pitch. Ellis takes inside and hit him. And he's fired up. Looks over to the Bourne dugout as the Braves have a 1-out base runner, and the winning run is over at first as the lineup flips over to Rigdon.
It's your favorite fake out. He crouches down, looks like he's in deep pain, turns around to the dugout and screams, yeah. Everything you want. He's fired up. Maybe an adrenaline boost to make him run faster when the time comes.
Here comes Rob Cooper, the skipper for Cotuit. Rather, Kevin Curtin, the pitching coach, out to talk to his righty and Luke McGrath.
And we've seen a couple times here, Curtin coming out just for a conversation. not looking to take him out of the game just to calm him down. It's worked. Cotuit has not yet made a mid-inning pitching change.
If they were to make it, it'd be now or never, potentially.
Nobody going in that Cotuit bullpen, though.
Rustin Rigdon will be due up for the Bravos with one gone and a man at first. Tied ball game in the bottom of the ninth. It's been 4 straight winless results for the Bravos. Maybe a chance to turn the tables a bit in the West.
And what better to get a momentum builder than to have that win after 4 straight winless to be a walk-off.
Winning run at first in Ellis, who has speed. Rustin Rigdon, the switch hitter, hits lefty against the righty McGrath with one gone in the bottom of the ninth. Throw back to first. Ellis barely safe. A head-first dive, and his jersey gets even dirtier.
He's got to be careful. Still has 3 bases to go. Last thing you want is to get caught in the base paths.
He already stole one today. That came back in the third. McGrath comes set out of the stretch. He shrugs. Throws back to first. Ellis once again safe, but a close play. Rigdon today, 1 for 4. He reached base on a single back in the 7th. Popped out, flied out, and grounded out in this one as well. Has hits in back-to-back games after singling in Chatham yesterday. First offering, rather, throwback to first, and Ellis once again safe. You can throw it over as many times as you want. Just like college baseball. And Ellis is giving McGrath reason to.
Maybe his biggest lead yet right now.
4 steps off of first base. The pitch home. Rigdon takes outside on the fastball. 1-0 on the switch hitting shortstop.
Gotta watch.
Big defensively today for the Bravos.
Gotta watch for the back pick as well to first base for Ellis. Cotuit allowed 2 runs to score off an error from a back pick yesterday against Brewster.
McGrath fires the 1-0. Outside on Rigdon. Hitters count at 2 balls and no strikes. Matt Bolton on deck.
And sometimes when you have to worry about a runner on first so much, your attention gets taken away from the matter at hand, which is Rustin Rigdon at home plate. Here for McGrath, 2 consecutive balls. He's been solid so far from balls and strikes before.
The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. An outside slider, 2 balls and 1 strike. It's been 6 days since the last Braves win. An 8-2 final over Orleans on the road. Since then, 2 ties and 2 losses. Chance to turn the tide here. 2-1 to Rigdon. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. The throw to second base is high. Ellis is safe. And the winning run goes in scoring position as Lee Ellis naps his 2nd bag of the game.
That was definitely a hit and run in play for Rustin Rigdon. Ball nowhere close to the zone. Takes the hack to try and get it. I guess it did catch a piece on the outside, but a reach of a swing for Rigdon to begin with.
2-2 on him. Ellis at second. 1 out. Bottom of the ninth in the 3-3 tie. A long stare in at home from McGrath, who hangs his shoulder. Now he comes set on the mound. The 2-2. Rigdon. It's a high chopper up the middle. Park charging from second. Throws over to first. It is in time. Lee Ellis to third. 2 gone in the bottom of the ninth.
You'll take it. You get the runner 90 feet away now. Not sure it would be much difference on a base hit for Ellis at third or second, but fantastic play there by Park to get the out. Really tough one, and he does just in the nick of time.
Winning run at third base for the Braves with Matt Bolton digging out of the left side against the righty McGrath. Bolton singled and scored in the third. He's 1 for 4. Chance to win it all for the Braves here. He shows bunt. It pitches outside. DiMaggio makes the snare. That ball gets back to the screen. This game likely over. But it's 1-0 on Bolton.
Again, a reminder, Dorn Park has a brick wall backstop. That ball can shoot back quick. Ellis has to understand that before he commits to home plate if the ball gets past the catcher in DiMaggio.
1-0 count on Bolton. Ellis at third. The pitch home. Bolton takes high and away on the fastball. 2 balls and no strikes. Cotuit has lost 3 in a row. chance to force extra innings on the road at Bourne Park. Ellis with a short lead at third. The 2-0 pitch. Bolton takes outside. 3 balls and no strikes as Matt Bolton in no hurry to swing. Andrew Costello on deck for the Bravos. McGrath stares in. Comes set on the hill. The 3-0 pitch home. Bolton shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's ball 4. Fastball outside, and it's going to be runners on the corners. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th for the Braves.
I mean, doesn't matter. Bolton on first base doesn't make a difference to McGrath, but the problem is you bring up Bourne's best batter and Andrew Costello. 2 for 4 so far today. Already an RBI has been undeniable in this game.
A ground out, an RBI double, reached on an error and single. He digs out of the right side. Righty on righty matchup. Costello trying to be the hero at Bourne Park. McGrath fires home. Costello takes high and tight for a ball on a fastball. Nearly hit him 1-0. And that's now 5 straight balls thrown by McGrath. Andrew Costello with an OPS well over 1100. Scales the back of the box. The 1-0 pitch. He takes outside on the breaking ball. A hitter's count. Once again, it's 2-0. Andrew Costello has been the big story this season for the Braves. On a 6-game on-base streak. Has hits in 7 of his last 10, going back to opening day. The 2-0 pitch, runner from first goes. The pitch is high. No throw to second. It's a stolen base on, or rather defensive indifference as Matt Bolton goes to second. Lee Ellis at third and a 3-0 count for the second consecutive hitter.
Smart not to throw that. No point in doing so if you're DiMaggio.
No force out possibility. The 3-0 pitch. Costello fouls it straight back. He gets the green light on 3-0, and the count goes to 3-1. Cotuit 1-5 since their last matchup with Bourne. Braves a chance to remain in first in the West. The 3-1 pitch. Costello takes high. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Luke Costello in a tie game in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. It's been strikeout, hit by pitch, ground out, walk, and we're going to see a meeting on the mound. Andrew Costello at first, Matt Bolton at second, and Lee Ellis on third. As Rob Cooper, manager for Cotuit, points to the bullpen, and we will see a change. We'll step aside here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network. Bravos with a chance to win it here in the bottom of the 9th. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Welcome back to Bourne Park. The Braves have the bases loaded and a new arm out there for Cotuit. It's Kyle Kipp, the righty, who's making his 4th appearance of the season. He's been mostly in short relief. He's given up 2 earned runs in 3 innings. He was credited with the loss in a 1-run game already this season.
Last time we saw him in a Cotuit uniform earlier this summer was just 4 days ago against Kaydence. Pitched just 1 inning, 2 hits, an earned run in that game. Did earn the loss.
He'll face one batter in this inning no matter what. Luke Costello with the bases loaded for the Braves.
Pitched for Brewster last summer, so switches over to the West Division from the East. Was solid there as well. Didn't allow an earned run the entirety of last season in a Whitecaps uniform.
Solid last year. He's trying to find his stride this year after driving his ERA up to 6 after this past week's contest and a loss against Hyannis. So Kip will face Luke Costello. Righty on righty matchup. Costello at first, that is Andrew. Matt Bolton at second, and Lee Ellis hit third. Costello will be the last batter in this inning no matter what. Righty on righty matchup in a 3-3 tie with 2 gone. The first pitch, Luke Costello takes inside. He says it hit him, and if it did, the ball game's over. And it's foul. There's some confusion. Bourne is coming out celebrating. The Kettleers say it's foul. The umpires are talking and telling Bourne to get back in its dugout.
This is wild. I mean, it sounded like it may have caught the butt of the bat of Costello. I mean, he immediately took it off of his equipment and stepped on first base to make it official, but I don't imagine they say that this is a foul. It was too close to call, and he very well could have hit his padding.
Home plate umpire Craig Andriazzi made the foul ruling, and it's upheld. So instead of a 4-3 final, it's strike one on Luke Costello with the bases loaded, 2 gone, and still a 3-3 tie in the bottom of the 9th. Scott Lander still out there for the Braves. And a reminder that this broadcast is a copyrighted production on the Cape Cod Baseball League. Any unauthorized duplication, retransmission, or any other use is prohibited. So 0-1 count on Luke Costello. His brother Andrew at first, Matt Bolton at second, and Lee Ellis at third. Kyle Kipp trying to push us to extras. Cotuit trying to avoid 4 losses in a row. So we resume the at-bat. 0-1 count on Luke Costello. Chance to win it for the Braves with the bases juiced. The 0-1 pitch. Costello takes outside. Fastball, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Kip is one of the best relievers in the Cape Cod Baseball League. Again, he was excellent. That shutdown guy for Brewster last summer. 14 innings pitched, 0 earned runs.
He nods to the sign, comes set on the first base side of the rubber. The 1-1. Costello takes just outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. A walk would win you the game. A hit by pitch, a wild pitch. You don't necessarily need a hit here, but you can't make an out if you're Bourne. 2-1 count on Costello. Kip comes set. Deals the 2-1. Costello lifts it high up in the air. Straightaway right field. Beaver backs up, makes a cap-high catch. And the Braves unable to score with the bases loaded. We're going to extras. Top of the 10th coming up in a 3-3 tie. Bourne Braves baseball after dark.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Extra innings at Doran Park. 3-3 between the Braves and the Kettleers. New pitcher is Adam Buczkowski, who's been one of the best Braves arms this season. A 0 ERA through 3 2/3. He's only given up 1 hit. The automatic runner is Chrisman at second for the Kettleers, who are trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Buczkowski trying to give the Braves another opportunity to walk it off in the bottom of the 10th. Final warm-up thrown in. It'll be Taransky, Moran, and DiMaggio up for the Kettleers, barring any pinch hitters. It was a controversial bottom of the 9th where the Braves thought they'd won it on what seemed to be a hit by pitch for Luke Costello, but instead he flied out to right. So Brady Chrisman is the runner at second base. Ryan Taransky will hit against Adam Buczkowski. Buczkowski, the 4th Braves pitcher today, the 3rd out of the bullpen. 0 ERA on his season so far. Righty pitcher against the lefty hitter in Taransky, who is 0 for 1. Was up last inning, but didn't get a chance to complete his at-bat with the caught stealing. The first offering, the submarine throw is in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike as Taransky shows bunt, but pulls it back quickly. Guy who has moved down 4 spots in the order from last night's shutout loss. He's grounded out, had a sac fly, and a walk so far tonight. 0-1 count on him with the man at second, the automatic runner. The pitch home as he bunts it high up in the air, foul territory left side, and foul toward the Braves dugout. Third baseman Lee Ellis gives chase, but not fast enough to get it.
So crucial you get to that 2-strike mark. It's going to be a lot tougher to get off a bunt here, just in case it does go foul.
Really can't afford to bunt now if you're Taransky. Down 0-2.
A big risk, yeah.
Lefty hitter digs back in with his gray bat. Holds it high above his head. Buczkowski, look at second. Now he fires home. Shows bunt again. Pulls it back, and the pitch is low. The slider below the knees, 1-2. Last time the Braves had an extra innings game ended in a tie. Game against Falmouth.
I think for Rob Cooper here, Taransky under 100 batting average. You might just want him to bunt no matter what. Don't feel confident about his approach, swinging the bat freely anyway.
Look at second for Buczkowski. The 1-2. Taransky shows bunt, and it's foul, and he is out. So it's a strikeout for Adam Buczkowski as he gets a couple of failed bunt attempts for Taransky, and that's a big out number 1 in the top of the 10th.
It's huge. You got to get that first because now, in theory, you don't have the opportunity to make 2 sacrifices to bring a runner 180 feet.
We're going to have a pinch hitter. Noah Coy is going to hit for J.J. Moran with 1 out and a man at second, and Chrisman, the automatic runner. Noah Coy had a hit his most recent time in the lineup. Game against Orleans. Moran's day is done. He had an RBI single in the 4th, but they elect to bring in the lefty hitting Noah Coy from Notre Dame.
Especially against the sidearm, just going to work a little bit better in that matchup. Righty-lefty.
First offering to Coy. Here it comes. He takes outside on the fastball, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out in the top of the 10th, 3-3 our score. Crunch time in Bourne. This is the final game going on Cape Cod tonight. A look at second for Buczkowski. The 1-0 pitch as Coy takes outside. Hitters count on him 2-0. Wouldn't like to walk a guy here, but it wouldn't necessarily kill you if you're the Braves. Coy usually an everyday player, but didn't start today. Has an opportunity. The 2-0 pitch as Coy takes inside corner for a strike. The Cotuit dugout adamantly disagreeing, but the count goes to 2-1.
This is a fantastic pitch right there. He step shades to his right to make the catch, but you got to understand that release is big sidearm, and on the ABS, it was most certainly a strike.
Buczkowski's 2-1 pitch. Coy fouls it straight back, and the count goes even at 2-2. It'll be Coy and then DiMaggio if he ends up staying in the game. With the automatic runner in Chrisman at second. Cotuit has not had a base hit since the 4th inning. Been a lot of 1-2-3 innings for Braves pitchers. The 2-2 home. Coy hits a high chopper left side of the infield. Ellis picks it up at shortstop. He will fake the throw to first and not make the play. It's going to be runners on the corners. Everyone's safe and still 1 out in the top of the 10th.
Really tough one right there. It looked like he had an incredible jump on the ball. Ellis just not able to execute the transfer properly. And again, it's not the worst thing to have a runner on first, but the problem is the runner on third you're dealing with now for Cotuit. I think Ellis was trying to bait a run home from Chrisman to try and get him out there.
It is ruled as a base hit. Ellis, the third baseman, was shaded over toward shortstop. In a normal scenario, that might be Rigdon's ball, but nonetheless, they move Chrisman 90 feet to third. Coy at first base, and that'll bring up Jesse DiMaggio. But before that, we're going to see Scott Landers, Bourne skipper, come out to talk to the right-hander Buczkowski. Cotuit has not scored since the 3rd inning.
It's their first hit since all the way back in the 4th.
4th inning, excuse me, when the Kettleers put up a 2 spot after scoring 1 in the 1st. A low-scoring contest, but as Braves fans know, most of the Bourne Braves games this season have been low-scoring affairs, as Scott Landers finishes his conversation with Adam Buczkowski.
And long ones, too. Feels like we're always saying the last game going on Cape Cod is the Bourne Braves against blank.
Trying to keep this tie intact as Jesse DiMaggio, who's 0 for 3, digs out of the right side against Buczkowski. Braves infield, double play depth. A twin killer would end the inning. DiMaggio with a pair of ground outs and a fly out to left. He digs out of the right side. A descendant of Joe DiMaggio, the all-time great. First offering. Slider outside, 1-0. DiMaggio has been hitless his last 4 games. He's ahead 1-0 against Adam Buczkowski, who's yet to give up a run this season. The pitch home. DiMaggio takes a slider in there for a strike at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike.
When Buczkowski can locate, he's seemed almost unhittable. Just has to find that low part of the zone. That's his sweet spot, either inside or out.
Comes set on the third base side of the rubber out of the stretch. The 1-1. Runner goes. Pitch is fouled. Straight back. Runner will have to retreat as Coy took off towards second, and the count now 1-2 with the dish to DiMaggio.
Cotuit just trying to get out of the double play right now. And that's a big thing still with 1 out on the board for Bourne. They have that in the middle of the infield, and both Rigdon and Schaff playing back in preparation.
If the runner does go again, we'll see if there's even a throw from Estep, who already caught a runner stealing, but It's a big risk with the go-ahead run at third for Cotuit and only one out. The 1-2 to DiMaggio as he lifts it high up in the air, left side, foul. Very well struck, but just to the left of the left field line toward the pole.
It's a great protect swing right there. I don't think he was really trying to drill that one. Pitch was inside.
So we'll do 1 and 2 again to Jesse DiMaggio with Chrisman at third and Coy at first. 1 out in the top of the 10th inning. Tied game at 3. Both teams itching to get back in the win column. The 1-2 runner goes from from first to second, and it's fouled off over toward the left side up the third base line. The count stays at 1 and 2. Inning started with an automatic runner at second and a bunt strikeout for Ryan Turansky, then an infield single for Noah Coy. Braves still leading in hits 7-6.
And he step another conversation. This is his third of the game. He's done a good job at calming down his pitchers. All of the conversations being held after awkward moments and all of them leading to better pitches on the other side of it.
So DiMaggio will wait for a 1-2 pitch from Adam Buczkowski. DiMaggio with maroon armband on the right side. Stands tall on the righty's box. Against the righty Buczkowski. The pitch home. Foul. Straight back. Just barely gets a piece in on the hands. The count stays at 1 and 2. So Adam Buczkowski. We got a scene between a couple of the ball boys.
It's like a WWE match going on at the bottom of the hill. In a fight between who can get the ball, Cotuit wins it.
Umpires just kind of indifferent. They didn't mind.
It's like when you let a hockey fight go. Bourne was almost bringing in extra backup. The other bat boy was going to come and help.
So 1-2 count on Jesse DiMaggio. Runners on the corners, 1 out in the top of the 10th, 3-3 our score. Buczkowski stares in at the side. Comes set on the third base side of the rubber. The 1-2, runner goes from first. Swing and a miss. No throw to second. And it's a big out, number 2. As Adam Buczkowski K's Jesse DiMaggio, but now runners on second and third with 2 gone in the top of the 10th.
I think that's a smart non-throw there from Estep, despite getting the runner he tried to before in the 9th. It's just not worth it. You don't need that runner on second. And with the out, the double play no longer important.
So Buczkowski wins the 7-pitch battle against DiMaggio, and that brings up the shortstop, Aiden Aguayo. He hits righty. The first pitch to him is in there for a strike. 0-1 with Chrisman at third and Coy at second. All square at 3 runs apiece. Had some early offense through the first 5 innings or so, but not a ton through the last 5. The 0-1. Aguayo takes inside on the slider. 1-1. Base open at first. Lineup would flip over to the top if Aguayo can extend the inning. Buczkowski has thrown 18 pitches this inning. Trying to send us to the bottom of the 10th inning with another walk-off chance for the Braves. The 1-1. Aguayo swings and misses with an outside slider. And now, Adam Buczkowski 1 strike away from doing so. Aguayo's 0 for 3. A flyout and a pair of pop-outs in the infield. Buczkowski, a long stare in at Estep. He comes set at his belt. The 1-2. Aguayo taps the ball foul. Half swing, goes straight into the dirt on the right side.
He needed that protect swing. That likely would have been called a strike. Buczkowski so effective as a side armor, and that's why Scott Landers brings him in this moment.
Once again, a 1-2 coming up. Buczkowski set for pitch number 21 of the inning. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 gone. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks for Adam Buczkowski. Maintains the tie, and we go to the bottom of the 10th inning, 3-3. Bourne with an automatic runner at second coming up and a chance to win it at Dorn Park in extras.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
All tied up at 3 as we begin the bottom of the 10th inning. Braves with a chance to win it. They'll have an automatic runner at second base. And Kyle Kipp, the right-hander who threw just 4 pitches last inning, coming in for relief, still out there for the Kettleers. John Stutzer will pinch run for Luke Costello at second base, the automatic runner in effect. It'll be Garrett Michelle, Cal Sefcik, and Blake Schaff for the Braves, barring any changes, of course.
Running for 38.
So Stutzer at second, and here is the lefty hitter, Garrett Michelle, against the righty Kipp. Braves with a chance to win this game. Have not had a win at home since opening night against Chatham. Only 3 wins total through 9 games. First offering to Michelle. He shows bunt. He gets one down foul. Left side, 0-1.
It's what you got to do in this situation. Understand how good of a hitter we've seen in spurts of from Garrett Michelle, including yesterday. But a bunt to move a runner to third with 1 out is statistically, however one you put it, the metrics say to do this.
0-1 count on Michelle. Stutzer at second, who has speed. Kipp got 1 out in the 9th. The second offering as Michelle gets it down. It's fair. Third base side. Kipp fires to first in time. Stutzer moves 90 feet to third. So the Bravos trade an out for 90 feet, and now the winning run at third. That'll bring up Cal Sefcik. He's had a rough day. 0 for 3. He's put the ball in play twice. He walked back in the 4th. Stutzer at third with 1 out in the 10th. Braves trying to win it in the home half. The infield for the Kettleers well in. Sefcik trying to slug this to the outfield and get Braves fans home happy.
He's got great contact with the infield in. He'll get away with it a little bit more.
Righty on righty matchup. Kipp nods to the side. Stutzer at third base with 1 out. The pitch home. Sefcik pops it high up in the air. Shallow right field. Beaver coming in. It will be caught by Beaver, the right fielder. Stutzer not tagging. And there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 10th with a man still at third. First pitch swinging for Sefcik.
Yeah, I think, you saw it. You have the opportunity to put a sac fly, to bring a run in home. Just a little bit too far under it. Real unfortunate.
Braves have had chances tonight. It's been 10 men left on base. The Bravos hitting 2 for 14 with runners in scoring position. Here's Blake Schaff with 2 gone and a man at third here in the bottom of the 10th. He digs out to the left side against the righty Kipp. Kipp on the first base side of the rubber. He comes set. He looks at third. Now fires home as Schaff takes inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Infield playing a bit more straight up now for Cotuit. Schaff would likely need a base hit to win this game for the Bravos now. The 1-0 pitch, Schaff swings and fouls it straight back. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He has it in him. Hits in every single game except for today and yesterday. He just has to find that groove once again.
Even count at 1-1. Schaff so far today 0 for 4. It's been a rough one. Grounded to a double play, 2 other ground outs and a fly out. He's 0 for 4. Stutzer at third, the automatic runner. The 1-1 pitch. And Schaff hits it foul just to the left on the ground on the third base bag. If that ball's fair, this game is over and a win for the Braves. Schaff with an opportunity, but now 2 strikes on him. It's 1-2. With 2 gone in the bottom of the 10th. Stutzer at third. Kip trying to keep the hold going for Cotuit after the Braves stranded the bases loaded in the 9th. Kip on the first base side of the rubber, fires home. Schaff lifts it, foul, left side, over the screen, toward the parking lot, and he stays alive at 1-2.
Just trying to find that rhythm. Good contact on these last 2, hard, just late to it.
Stutzer still looming at third base. Kip looking for the K. He comes set. Delivers the 1-2. Schaff lifts it high up in the air. Shallow left center field. This one's down. Stutzer comes in to score, and this ball game is over. 4-3 final in the 10th at Doran Park. And the Braves get back in the win column. Blake Schaff, the hero. It seemed dire for the Braves after stranding the bases loaded in the 3rd. But they get it done. Their first win at home since opening night, sending rival Cotuit home with 4 straight losses now.
I think the Braves would have rather had a loss than a tie after seeing so many this season, Kasey. But what a way to come through for Schaff to break that 0 for 9 drought in favor of a hit to bring this game back for Bourne. Just huge. A motivating win. It took a lot from this team, but exceptional effort.
How about that going to the opposite way? Hit that one to straightaway left center, and a good effort from Aguayo, the shortstop, as well as both outfielders in Sturgis and Chrisman, but the Braves get it done. 4-3 our final. The final lines, Braves with 4 runs on 7 hits and no errors. Cotuit, 3 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors committed. Braves get the win before an off day tomorrow, a big one at that. Stick around with us as our very own Kaydence Kilhof will be talking to somebody on the Braves when we come back in just a moment here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Keep League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's?
Braves snap out of a funk. It was 4 consecutive winless results, 2 losses, 2 ties, but a big win against rival Cotuit to maintain first place spot in the West.
Really big win, and we got more coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Braves with an off day tomorrow, then action resumes, and again, this is an opportunity to get a win at home, but we will send it to our very own Kaydence Kilhof.
Guys, thanks so much. I'm here with the man of the hour, Blake Schaff. You hit the walk-off. Walk me through the bat.
Well, I was fouling off pitches when I got to 2 strikes early, so I was in swing mode and got a half-decent pitch, I guess, and, hit it off the end of the bat into left center. We've been on stay off the barrel as a team because a lot of the barrels have been out so far this summer, but, it's just the way it goes, I guess.
You got to tip your hat off to Bryce Eastep, though, who hit that home run in the 7th inning. What can you say about his performance so far?
Yeah, it's been great. He's been smashing balls in BP, so it was good to see one leave the yard for him. It was a good swing in the bat. It was loud. It's fun.
You guys have finally stopped the streak of ties and losses. Tell me how it feels.
Yeah, it's weird coming and playing baseball and tying the game, to be completely honest, but, our coach said win at home and tie on the road and we'll be a playoff team, so I guess we're just trying to follow his laurel.
All right, Blake, well, you got steam coming off you right now, so I'll go let you celebrate. Congrats.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No shirt, no service for Blake Schaff, but he's the hero tonight.
He is. An excellent game when you look back on it just for that final moment. 0 for 4 going into it, but the best players can shake off rusty starts into a big moment in the end.
Yeah, Rusty at that, and he gets back in the hit column after 2 consecutive hitless games. We'll send it to a quick break here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Stick with us.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's? You could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Welcome into our very first live post-game Tomahawk Talk. I'm Kaydence Kilhof alongside Devon, Jarvis, and Kasey, Kazliner. Guys, a walk-off hit, the very first of the season for the Bravos by Blake Schaff. What happened?
Well, Blake Schaff starts out in a little bit of a rough day. He had a solid day defensively, but eventually gets that groove, that moment in the 10th. You don't often get those opportunities. He's at a big program in Wake Forest and delivers. That's what you want to see from a lot of these guys. Blake Schaff had been fantastic for this team. 7 hits, or rather hits in each of his first 7 games, was the only Bourne Brave to have hits in each of their first 7, and then he comes out big after 2 rough games, including Chatham on just yesterday. Fantastic to see that from him, especially in a moment like this. This win means more than just a 4-3 record compared to a 3-3-4 record. You got to have the motivation going forward, and wins like these, especially in summer ball, get guys going. You saw the ice bath after. You saw the camaraderie from this team. Great to see that chemistry.
And going into that at bat, the Braves were 2 for 14 with runners in scoring position tonight. They had double-digit men left on base. You needed to capitalize after stranding the bases loaded the inning before. You have a few opportunities there to win this game, and with how good of a pitching performance we saw from the relievers, Adam Buczkowski in particular, coming in the 10th with trouble in the base paths and getting out of it. That's huge. The pitching has been the rock of this team. The hitting has not necessarily been there every game, but to see it capitalize when needed is certainly a motivator. You go into the off day, you play Brewster coming out of the off day, and a chance to regroup a little bit, knowing the offense stepped up when it needed to.
Well, you also can't have a good pitcher without a good catcher catching behind the plate. In Bryce Estep today, he really stepped up to the plate, I guess you could say. His very first hit of the season being a home run, guys. And then he threw out that runner in the 9th inning to stop Cotuit from potentially taking the lead in the game. I really think he's also starting to step out on the Cape League.
Yeah, he's probably who you're going to be talking to if this game didn't go to extras and we got one more in the bottom of the 9th if it weren't a walk-off. But Estep with a fantastic game. He, again, shows that defensive tool that we've been seeing from him so far this season in his limited starts. Now just his second start on the year, but I think it definitely brings Scott Landers a little bit more confidence putting in the South Carolina commit at the catcher position because of his defense. I think you still want to see more from him offensively. I understand you got the home run, but that still, again, is the only hit he has on the season. Great way to get the first hit. Exactly. I don't think he'd have it any other way. But again, maybe a little bit more from him going forward. And I think Scott Landers maybe trusts him a little bit more after this game in that catcher role.
Yeah, and I mean, we've already seen a catcher exit, and I thought the defense was really solid just all around tonight for the Braves. Cotuit struggled a little bit defensively, and the Braves at times have as well. I thought Lee Ellis at third was not a bad thing to have. I think potentially if there's a hole over there at third, might put Lee Ellis there. He played some good plays. See if his bat wakes up as well, but I thought the defense for Bourne overall very solid.
Well, let me ask you guys this. Are they out of the tying and the losing slump? Do you think that this is the Braves that we need to keep seeing this summer?
It might be the Braves we need to keep seeing. I don't know if it's the Braves we will keep seeing. Again, you still, like you mentioned, Kasey, did not execute with runners in scoring position. There's not a team with worse batting average in the Cape Cod Baseball League than the Bourne Braves with runners on second and third. You got to see a little bit more consistency. This, again, was a low-output offensive performance. You got a home run in the 8th just to get you to 3 runs. You got to get going a little bit earlier in games. With Summer Bowl, there's so many ebbs and flows. Not often do you see streaks like YD is on right now. So it's going to be a roller coaster of a season. I'll tell you this team has the character, it has the performers to be ready for August. And that's the most important question. It doesn't matter what you do in June. It doesn't matter what you do in July. It matters what you do after August 3rd.
Especially with Bourne because they're known as an August team.
Yeah, they've only scored 6 runs across their last 18 innings. If you include last night's tie against Chatham, that's a run every 3 innings of play. That's just not acceptable right now if you're the Bourne Braves. But the pitching has also been very good, only giving up 5 runs over the last 18 innings. So you'll take it, but at the same time, you have to stick to your guns. Figure out a batting order that's more comprehensive. At this point, if you're Scott Landers, you go into the off day probably sketching one out because the one that's working or isn't working right now needs to find its way.
All right, guys. Well, a great win by the Bravos to finally get back into that win column. Thanks so much for joining me in the post-game Tomahawk Talk. And right now, I'm going to go speak to our Bourne Braves beat reporter, Nate Laird, after the break.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time.
Welcome back into the post-game Tomahawk Talk. I'm now joined by Nate Laird, the Bourne Braves beat reporter. Nate, Devon said it best, but I didn't get to speak to Bryce Eastep, even though I was about to until Blake Schaff hit that walk-off. But you did. What did he say to you after he hit that home run?
That's right, his home run in the 7th inning to tie the ball game up for Bourne there. Crucial to get us to extra innings there. He told me that he was looking for a ball down the middle. Obviously, he got that with a 2-strike count, put it out to left field. Talked to Coach after the game, too. He talked about Bryce throughout this season getting under the ball, constantly popping it up, constant fly-outs. So it was important for him to find his swing there, get his first Cape League hit of his career.
Definitely finally beginning to adjust to this Cape League, because it is a big change coming over from Coastal Carolina, although now he is going to South Carolina next season. But Nate, I asked Devon and Kasey this. Do you think that this is a step in the right direction for the Bravos?
I definitely think it is, yes. I mean, when you win a game, you win a game. Like, there's nothing better than that. Obviously, we've seen some losses. We've seen some ties recently from the Braves. They